done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition?
I'm here.
Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, bro. I need a PS5.
My nigga.
I feel like homie head should be normal. I have friends that I'll just go over to their house because I want to show off a little bit, and then on the way out, I'll dap them up and act like nothing happened, and we'll just talk like we're homies, because we are.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
You know what I love to see? I love to see when the ex leaves and does everything that I asked them to do for somebody else. That just makes me know that I wasn't the issue. It was you. And you realized you was the issue, but you was so goddamn prideful on changing your ways. You rather had changed your partner and then try to be better for them. That's cool. Listen, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe that was a blessing for me. Maybe that's a blessing for them. However, it brings me peace to know that I was right.
What kind of shit is that?
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
He ain't lying.
What's up, y'all? It's Kelly West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. So, yo, I'm glad that y'all tuning in on this Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of other things to do. Y'all could be up under some bride, or, you know what I'm saying, y'all could be making some bread, or you could be trying to work on some bread. But either way, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So I ain't gonna hold you. Now we already know we got the moderator, XL Pro, the moderator with the most. So salute to you for checking in on this Friday night. He says, we bike. Shout out to Minister Chap and the church. Thank you for everybody in the Righteousphere for tuning in. You feel me? So, from the, I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, but, you know, most of our brothers in the Righteousphere, you know, there'll probably be more brothers, but we are a mixed group, you know, we don't care about, races and nationalities over here. You know what I'm saying? We're all brothers in the Righteousphere. With that being said, I'm just speaking on my personal experience as a melanated man. And I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever had to deal with a Spanish woman or Asian woman or even a Caucasian woman that's ever told me that she had a male best friend.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, I don't know. So my question tonight is this something that we only see in the community? Because I have never ever been approached with this anomaly before. Not saying that white women don't cheat or Asian women don't cheat or Spanish women do not cheat either. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that has anyone who has any non-black woman ever came at you with a male best friend type of situation?
Nope.
I kind of feel that, I mean, I could be wrong. Anyone could correct me at any time. I just believe personally that this is something that's kind of happens in the community, unfortunately. And you know what I'm saying, we're going to address that shit tonight. You feel me? Because we already know that the shoulder to lean on is a dick to ride.
It's all bullshit. All of it.
So I do have a video. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, give it to y'all straight up. That's how we do it.
Because I posted this video on my story. Okay, broken up with is dramatic, as I was only talking to him for 3 weeks and we went on one date. But after I posted that story, he was so annoyed with me. He basically told me that he doesn't do guy best friends with the girl that he's speaking to, and if he's pursuing someone, he just doesn't really respect the fact that I have a male in my life that I love real bad. Now, some of you may be as confused as me because this is literally my best friend of 6 years. He's like my brother at this point, and I would never even look at him a certain way. But this guy was serious, and he was not letting up on this boundary that he had placed. So the only thing I could do was respect it. I explained to him what the situation was, that it was not like that, but he wasn't hearing it, so he cut me off.
I'm not going to lie, I see exactly where he's coming from. He saw a boundary, he set one, and said, you know what, I don't think that this is going to go any further. They've been friends for 6 years, and it...
Man, I forgot that they had all that damn background music. Now I'm going to get a copyright. Now I'm going to have to edit that shit out. Anyway, but I'm sure y'all get the gist of what old girl was kind of saying, essentially. I mean, it sounds like brother man had boundaries. And that's very important for black men nowadays to have boundaries and not just accept anything and let's go along to get along, gang. Bullshit. No more. So, if she didn't care, she wouldn't be posting about it. Obviously, she's trying to shame him back. But at the end of the day, come on now, man. Like, we know damn well that a male best friend is somebody that you probably already been with. That's why he's your male best friend.
Emotional damage.
Matter of fact, what I also want to mention tonight too, from the cover of the thumbnail, this is not even really new news, but we're still going to talk about it and address it again anyway. So, of course, where's it at? Now, we all know the rapper Moneybagg Yo. I ain't gonna front. I think he's actually a pretty good artist. I mean, do I follow him like that? Not really, but I do have to say that, I can honestly say that he definitely got tracks on my playlist. So, but anyway, so it appears that Moneybagg Yo, I think this happened like a year ago, maybe. But Moneybagg Yo girlfriend, Ari Fletcher, is up here at the club getting grinded on by her supposedly best friend. Now, I don't know what kind of best friends dance like this, but there is, I'm sure a lot of fellas would like to be best friends with a lot of females.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
But anyway, we're gonna run it.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Now, yo, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that appropriate for anyone's girlfriend? Shit, that's damn not even appropriate for a chick who's damn near single. But for real, in all seriousness, this chick, bruh, for the streets. Even if you want to say, all right, it's just friends and it's innocent and, you know what I'm saying, dude gay or whatever, or he's not even into girls. Because that was what she was saying. She was saying supposedly that was the gay best friend. But I don't know. That don't look gay to me. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm an expert of what gay looks like, but nigga, I would think that nigga was straight. I would think that he was into girls.
You ain't lying.
But this is shit that a lot of women from the community want you to let slide and want you to be cool with. Matter of fact, let's see here. As a matter of fact, I think he even commented on that situation. And I think his response was something like, oh, they just friends or some bullshit. But I mean, does it really matter what he says? It's been, when did this happen? This happened July. This happened actually 3 years ago. So it's been a while. So go figure. It's obvious that he doesn't care because he's still with the bitch. So, hey, if Moneybagg Yo like it, if you like it, I can't even say I love it because it's still some straight simping, but it is what it is, yo.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, man. I know. I blame single motherism.
If you got a girl, drop her.
What else I got tonight? Oh, check out what this sister got to say. This is interesting.
Open his options for other women. The more you build a man, the more you open his options for other women. Okay? But when a man builds a woman, the opposite happens. Okay? So if he set the bar so high, right, with providing for you, spoiling you, taking you on vacations, just being your full provider and protector. If a woman did a man like that wrong, the chances of her finding another man like that is slim to none. That's why there's no risk involved when a man builds a woman. When he invests in a woman, when he spoils a woman, there's no risk in doing that because you set the bar so high that if another man will try to come in and replace you, he will fail at it.
So true.
Money gives men access to women that they would have never been able to pull had they been broke. Rick Ross, look at the women he was able to pull. Rod Wave, look at his baby mama. You think if he was broke and had no money, you think he'll be able to pull a woman like that? No. Look at Chris Rock, Kevin Hart. He's short. Look at his wife. Look at the woman he's able to pull, right? Wow. It ain't because they look good. It ain't because they tall, handsome, and fine, right? It's the money. that gives them access to those type of women. Who Jay-Z married to, it wasn't his looks that pulled Beyonce. Okay? Look at Biggie Smalls when he was alive and he had pulled Faith Evans. Baby, back then in the 80s and 90s, Faith Evans was beautiful. She was that girl. Yeah, look how he was able to pull her. It wasn't his looks. Okay? Even though you may laugh and be like, yeah, they ain't fine. But these are 1% men. Right? Who are rich. Look at Country Wayne. This man has 10 kids. And women was in the comment section when he did an interview talking about, that's the type of man I need. Wow. This man got 10 kids. But because he has money, a lot of women don't care about a man's past. They don't care that he created a whole bunch of broken homes. They care about his future. Right? But see, men, they care about a woman's past. That's why you don't give your prime years and your wound up to Pookie and Ray Ray. Who can't provide for you and love you. When you build a man, just know that you are increasing his market value in the dating world. Thank you. And the opposite is happening with you because, see, the chances of a man running into a woman who got her life together, her own money, her own car, her own crib, her own motion, is a lot higher than a woman running into a man who's doing better than her. The probability, I'm not talking about exceptions to the rules. There's always an exception to the rule, but the probability of you running into a man doing better than you is rare. Okay? So in the chances of a man running into a woman who's doing better than him is higher. He has a better chance finding a good woman. So true. For you men who get in the comments and say, I want a loyal woman who was with me through my struggle days. And my question to you is, why are you looking for love while you struggling? That's number one. Number two, y'all know what happened when y'all make it? Y'all choose the woman who was at the finish line the entire time. You leave the woman who invested in you, who took care of you, who fed you, who loved you when you had nothing. You leave her behind. And you choose the woman who was at the finish line the entire time. Talk to me. So that's why I tell women, don't build no man. No way. Because pick-me's never get picked. So they are always overlooked. So women, you gotta ask yourself, are you gonna be the woman out of his league, or are you gonna be the dream girl? Those are two different type of women. Let me know in the comments. Come on, let me know. Are you a dream girl? Most men will never reach their prime years because your prime is when you got money. Thank you. Because that's his currency in the dating world. If he ain't got no money, he not valuable in the dating world. No way. Okay? A woman's currency is her beauty. Yes. So most men would never experience those type of options in his lifetime the way a woman will. So yeah, they hit the wall too. There was a study done on a man who was 35 years old. And he went on a dating app and he had only 2 women that was interested in him. Then it was the same, a woman who was 35 years old, multiple kids, and she had multiple matches. Men who wanted to date her. Wow. Yeah, so when they try to tell you women at 35, we're washed up, we're leftovers, I'm telling you, they hit a wall too.
Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro.
Nigga, please. Stop the cap.
Man, we all over the place, but I'm gonna let you finish so that way I can break it down like a fraction.
If you ain't got the money, these young girls are not trying to date you because they love you. They want providers and protectors. So if you stingy with your money, if you're not trying to spend on her, you're not gonna have options like that. So true. See, when a man is leading with his looks, he's leading from a feminine place. Thank you. And when a woman is leading with her money and her accomplishments and her degrees, she's leading from a masculine place. So it's all backwards. Your currency is your beauty as a woman. Prioritize beauty and fitness. Yeah, you need to have your own money. Yeah, you need to have your own motion. Because if you give somebody the power to feed you, you'll give them the power to starve you. And we ain't doing that. Thank you. But you ain't getting no money and building no man with it. No way. That's what you not gonna do with your money. You gonna get your money and you gonna take yourself on trips and love on yourself. Thank you. And he gonna have to meet you at that level, or he gotta find somebody he gonna have to date down. Period. No. So y'all let me know in the comments. No. Are you the dream girl or you the woman out of his league? Thank you. Let me know. Come on, let me know. I love you, girl.
Yo, straight up and down, bro. Straight up and down. I'm gonna have to probably tag my video. The hell? I'm good looking. I'm gonna have to tag my video to her motherfucking page. Straight up and down. Because she was kind of typically, there's no, I mean, so basically, if she's saying that men go to the woman that, were at the finished place anyway, then that means that she never, ever, ever started with a dude from day one.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Because best believe, if you ask her what type of dude that, see, here's the thing. If you listen to what they say, they're really telling themselves. Because at the end of the day, if you dealt with a dude who was already at the bottom, that meant that you went for the looks. But you just sat down here and described all these dudes who you don't really find as attractive, but they're still able to get attractive women. So, saying you can't, saying you can't have it both ways.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now let's break down what she said like a fresh, since we got time.
It's for other women. The more you build a man, the more you open his options for other women.
Let's see here.
The more you build a man, the more you open his options for other women.
There's a little truth to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Most of the bros here in the Righteousphere, the Black Manosphere, Free Asian Lifestyle, the Red Pill, MGTOW, whatever type of denomination or crew or whatever type of mind state you're referring to, most of these men never, ever, ever in the luxury of their life, or ever in their life had the luxury of having a woman attempting to help them build anything, much less build them fucking selves, dog. Come on now. Like, come on.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Now, I'm not going to say that I haven't had a few girls who kind of like try to help me out, or, you know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say that exception only proves the rule. So, I mean, let's just be real. Why deal with the type of dude that you have to build up in the first place? Because unfortunately, most men that you're referring to, like, you know what I'm saying, like Kevin Hart, Country Wayne, all these guys, they had to build themselves up for you to even notice who they were. Remember, you said Kevin Hart was short and all that, right? So that means that obviously Kevin Hart was not on your radar.
Okay, but when a man builds a woman, the opposite happens.
That's a false, because actually, men, the only reason why women usually even get attention is because a man will go and get a woman and make something of her. We've seen this shit all the time. Ashanti's a prime example. Irv Gotti built her up, but guess what? She is still in the catching feeling for Nelly 20 years later. Now she's having his baby. So we can't just sit down here and say that, when men build women up, that the opposite happens.
Nope.
Now, of course, usually that's what That's kind of what happens with hypergamy. You know, when men have wives and these wives divorce them to go get with other men, what the fuck do you think that is, lady?
Okay, so if he set the bar so high, right, with providing for you, spoiling you, taking you on vacations, you know, just being your full provider and protector. If a woman did a man like that wrong, the chances of her finding another man like that is slim to none.
Now, that's true. That I could definitely admit to her that that is technically true. But guess what? Women think about their feelings. They don't go about their logic. So see, it's okay to look at it on paper and logically say, well, you know what, that would be dumb for a woman to do. But guess what? Women break up marriages and break up homes all the time. You know, based off a guy, you know, maybe a guy comes along and he's better looking, or maybe the guy has more money. This happens all the time. This is hypergamy. So she's basically trying to say that women don't practice hypergamy. Man, she's fucking lying, bro.
What kind of shit is that?
That's why there's no risk involved when a man builds a woman.
That's bullshit. There's a whole courthouse full of men on alimony and child support, and they're on the rears getting their driver's license, passports removed. They're losing, you know, their fishing license. They're losing their contractor license. They're losing their state issued licensing because they're behind on child support. Don't fucking tell me there's not a risk in building a woman, because guess what? Most of those women take those child support checks and they spend it on weed and other bullshit, and it doesn't even go to the kid anyway. So there's no risk. Of course, it's a fucking risk. Don't fucking lie. See, now she's fucking coming here and lying.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Oh boy.
When he invests in a woman, when he spoils a woman, there's no risk in doing that, because you set the bar so high that if another man will try to come in and replace you, he will fail at it.
So true.
Man, even if a man fails at it, it doesn't even matter, because guess what? Usually the chances are that you're the one who failed because you went and chose the wrong dude. Just like Lion Raw Racing says, sound like she was investing in the wrong dudes. That's what she was doing, investing in the wrong type of dudes. When they get imprinted from, these so-called Pookies and Raid Rays or whatever that she said, those are the guys that they really want. So now that, saying, she done got the pussy blown out the frame, now she feels that she would get a better man. And unfortunately, the man who, impregnated you, or the man you married, that's the best man you get. But they don't understand that. They don't get that. They just want, to be able to just have unlimited chances like a video game. But unfortunately, that's not how it works out in the game of life. And salute to Lion War Racing for checking in. I appreciate you, bro. XL Pro says, right on target. Fact. So yeah, let's go ahead and break her down like a fraction, because there's a lot of fallacies in what she had to say.
Money gives men access to women that they would have never been able to pull had they been broke. Rick Ross, look at the women he was able to pull. Rod Wave, look at his baby mama. You think if he was broke and had no money, you think he'll be able to pull a woman like that? No. Look at Chris Rock, Kevin Hart. He's short. Look at his wife. Look at the woman he's able to pull, right? Yeah. It ain't because they look good. It ain't because they tall, handsome, and fine, right? It's the money that gives them access to those type of women.
See? I like when women kind of talk because they tell on themselves. And salute to Lion Raw. I appreciate you. But you don't see the now. See, she's gonna go and say all this about Kevin Hart Country Wayne and all these guys who she doesn't feel attracted to, but she's telling herself. She's essentially saying that if these guys didn't have money, that she wouldn't even be attracted to them. So yes, when these guys get money, why would they go back to the hood, right? And go back to the girl who dissed them in high school, which is you. Let's just be real. You know, all that makeup and filter, I could tell you're a 40-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? And the African woman under you, she's about 40 something plus too. Like we all in the same age range. Except unfortunately, you're judged on your beauty and your youth, and I'm judged on my financial success or lack thereof, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. But you know, at the end of the day, like they want to say at one point that these guys are not attractive. So okay, so if these guys are not attracted to you, then they should have the right to go and pick whoever the fuck they want anyway. So don't complain that they went and picked the girls at the finish line, because you weren't willing to grind and be behind these guys because these guys are short and these guys are attractive. Remember, can't have it both ways, baby boo. Can't have it both ways.
Who Jay-Z married to, it wasn't his looks that pulled Beyonce. Okay? Look at Biggie Smalls when he was alive and he had pulled Faith Evans. Wow. Baby, back then in the 80s and 90s, Faith Evans was beautiful.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Yo. Okay. I'm in my 40s. And I'm going to say this for the record. An Extra Pro, you can even agree with me with this at this point. Faith Evans maybe kind of had an attractive face. Faith Evans is not an ugly woman, but Faith Evans was not that girl in a motherfucking 90s.
Stop the cap.
In the 90s, we had Halle Berry. We had what? En Vogue. We had Vanity. Oh, well, Vanity was in the 80s. We had Lisa Bonet. We had fucking Jasmine Guy. We had Jennifer Lopez. We had, well, I don't know. There's a quite a few lists of women who I would have named that girl way before Faith Evans. Faith Evans was not even very good looking. Mary J. Blige was probably more that girl than fucking Faith Evans, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Faith Evans was that girl. You know what? See, that's the thing. Black women, they're not even really honest with us. I'm not saying that Faith Evans is not a good-looking chick. Yes, come on now. She's kind of a mixed breed. You know, let's be real. If a mixed breed, you know what I'm saying, if a good-looking black person and a good-looking white person get with each other, they're going to have a good-looking mixed breed baby. Even, you know, now, Faith Evans, her problem was really always her weight. But yeah, she's a beautiful woman, but she was never that girl. And here's the thing, just because you're beautiful doesn't mean that you're necessarily like fine. Fine is kind of like is a combination of looking good and being sexy and having sex appeal. Faith Evans was never that girl. Biggie Smalls got with her when he was, and that's another too, by the way, too. Biggie Smalls got with Faith Evans when he was broke. They both didn't even blow up and they got married. They got married like a week or two after they met each other. Man, see, these girls, these women, they don't even know their history, bro.
Stop the cap.
Right, I would just
She was that girl. Yeah, look how he was able to pull her. It wasn't his looks. Okay? Even though you may laugh and be like, yeah, they ain't fine. But these are 1% men. Right? Who are rich. Look at Country Wayne. This man has 10 kids. And women was in the comment section when he did an interview.
And you know what's crazy? Because Cat Williams, I don't know if y'all ever seen Cat Williams. Not Cat Williams. Kevin Hart's ex-wife. But Kevin Hart's ex-wife is actually pretty good looking for a black woman. Have y'all seen her before? Kevin Hart's ex-wife, the black one, is actually, I mean, his new one is she's fine too, but yo, his black wife was actually pretty good looking too, and she was there when you know what I'm saying when he wasn't even a big deal. So I mean, all these people that you're naming, a lot of these guys were down for their black woman from what I'm saying at the bottom. Even Steve Harvey, you could, not saying that Steve Harvey is the best guy in the world, and not saying that he was necessarily right in his relationship, but these guys always had sisters who were there at least down to kind of be around them. Not all of them, but some of them did. So for her to go ahead and talk about all these guys only got these girls because of their looks, because of their money, is not necessarily true. I mean, yes, maybe they have potential, but a lot of these chicks were around for the potential, and that's kind of why a lot of these athletes and a lot of these celebrities have black wives, because they was kind of around from the beginning. And some type of weird kind of sense of loyalty that black men have to black women that unfortunately black women don't have towards black men.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Talking about that's the type of man I need.
Wow.
This man got 10 kids.
Country Wayne had 10 kids before the fame.
Because he has money.
No, Country Wayne already had a bunch of kids. There are women who like dudes with a bunch of kids. Here's the thing. For all the fellas who got kids, y'all know that a man with kids is a chick magnet, because it's already gives you pre-selection that somebody was willing to have a fucking kid with you. Man, you know what I'm saying? You see how they try to pull the wool over your eyes, bro? Lion Raw Racing says women had different mindsets back then. Oh, not that as well. Facts. Definitely. Let's be real. Women used to be willing to build. They ain't willing to build no more. And guess what? That's okay too, because you know what? The fact that women are not willing to, help men build, that allows men to kind of build themselves. And when men build themselves, they can have the choice in the woman that they choose to have on their side. So, here's the thing, the whole feminism and all that shit, even in the community, it saved men. It actually freed men. But facts, Lion Raw, facts. Women definitely had different mindsets back then. That's a fact.
A lot of women don't care about a man's past. They don't care that he created a whole bunch of broken homes. They care about his future, right? But see, men, they care about a woman's past. That's why you don't give your prime years and your wound up to Pookie and Ray Ray. Who can't provide for you and love you. When you build a man, just know that you are increasing his market value in the dating world.
Well, hey, a broken clock could be right at least twice a day, right? It's true. A woman could technically, the only reason why women technically increase men's market value is because it's pre-selection. Like, that's why I don't understand how girls could get mad or women could get mad when a man, who gets girls, gets with you and he still gets girls. What do you think? That he was gonna stop being attracted to women just because he's with you now? Unfortunately, it's not like that. Unfortunately, the same reason why you like him, it's probably the same reason why you get mad at him. And unfortunately, women need to kind of understand that a man's gonna be a man, regardless. If you let a man to be a man, you'll be with him as long as you can. But feminism, especially in the community, told them that we're supposed to, like, saying, I don't know, put our dick between our legs and act like we're not like men. But they don't want us to be controlled by our biology. Yet when they are, but they can be controlled by their biology and be emotional and be selfish. Even when they have the biology to want to go and sleep with another man, guess what? They will if they can, but they try to suppress the man. Can't make this shit up, bro.
Thank you. And the opposite is happening with you because, see, the chances of a man running into a woman who got her life together, her own money.
Oops. The only reason why it doesn't work with you, and the reason why we're worried about a woman's past, is because her past is a lot about her past. Here's the thing: past presents future behavior. Okay, so there's no way that a woman could, there's no woman who have control enough to be a prostitute when they're in their 20s and now they're going to be a good woman in their 40s. Even if they're not even really on the host row or nothing like that, they'll still always have these whole tendencies. That's why, yes, you're not supposed to give up your ass to Pookie and Ray Ray in your good years. But woman, we don't give a fuck about if you have your own car, your own money, and your own job. Why? Because that doesn't help the man anyway. Because you say you don't really want to build up a man anyway, right?
Her own car, her own crib, her own motion is a lot higher than a woman running into a man who's doing better than her.
That's cap. That's cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Ma'am, that's the type of ninjas that you fuck with. If you choose to kind of fuck with a dude who doesn't have his own car or his own job and all that, and you kind of feel that the chances of you having your shit together versus him having his shit together, that means you're fucking with low vibrational men. And let's just be real, y'all. 80% of men are literally invisible to women. They're literally, you don't even come up on the radar. So that's kind of why they say that, because the dudes that they kind of really like are the Pookies and Ray Rays. Like, you see the truth within the lie.
The probability, I'm not talking about exceptions to the rules. There's always an exception to the rule, but the probability of you running into a man doing better than you is rare. Okay? So in the chances of a man running into a woman who's doing better than him is higher. He has a better chance finding a good woman.
So true.
For you men who get in the comments and say, I want a loyal woman who was with me through my struggle days. And my question to you is, why are you looking for love while you're struggling?
Well, why are you looking for love when you're struggling? I guess the same reason why women are looking for love when they're struggling.
Emotional damage.
I mean, there is some truth to the fact that, man, if you're a man and you kind of want, a relationship, you should have your shit together. You should have your ducks in a row. And being focused on a relationship can definitely hamper your financial growth. But we know that there's Pookies, Ray Rays, Chaz, Tyrones still being able to have a relationship, whether they're, going to school, whether they're in jail, or whatever the fuck they got going on. We see these dudes still have relationships. We still see these dudes get chased by these other women. So I guess that's kind of why some men still kind of look for relationships. I mean, shit. Most of the times when I get in a relationship, I get into a relationship by mistake. Usually because most of the times I've been in a relationship and Lion Raw, he's in here, he could personally vouch for me. Usually when I find myself in a relationship, I usually get backdoored into a relationship. I don't I'm not saying I don't like girls and stuff like that, but usually when I get into a relationship, they usually backdoor me into a relationship. Usually I'm just fucking them, but then somehow, they just kind of start, start coming around a little more than usual. You know what I mean? Now, Sigma rolled in to TBAS came through. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the Righteousphere, bro. I appreciate you for checking in on this Friday. We got this 40-year-old B-Dub to dissect.
That's number one. Number two, y'all know what happened when y'all make it? Y'all choose the woman who was at the finish line the entire time. You leave the woman who invested in you, who took care of you, who fed you, who loved you when you had nothing. You leave her behind. And you choose the woman who was at the finish line the entire time.
Well, like you said, you didn't want to date Kevin Hart, Country Wayne, you know what I'm saying, and all the and Biggie Smalls and all these type of dudes. So yes. So if you stuck around because you knew these dudes had potential, and then their potential became success, they're within their right to leave you. Because guess what? If they never became successful or you had a better option, you would have left anyway. You can't fucking make this shit up, bruh. And they know it's true. Like, see, if you let women talk long enough, that's why I let it play in its entirety. If you let women talk long enough, they will always tell on it.
So that's why I tell women, don't build no man.
No way.
Because pick-me's never get picked. They're always overlooked. So women, you gotta ask yourself, are you gonna be the woman out of his league, or are you gonna be the dream girl?
Ma'am, you're 40 years old plus. Neither of you have been dream girls in at least 25 to 20 years, bro.
Emotional damage.
Those are two different type of women. Let me know in the comments. Come on, let me know. Are you a dream girl? Most men will never reach their prime years because your prime is when you got money.
Thank you.
Because that's his currency in the dating world. If he
Hey, you know what? It's true. Keyword, dating world. And what do we say about dating over here? Dating is too close is synonymous with prostitution. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. See? Like, if you let them talk, they'll always tell on themselves. Because she kind of hung on the fact that these men are successful and why not to build a man. She never talked about love. She never talked about, start building with you. She just basically was just talking about not building with you and basically how building with a dude, is not worth it. But she never gave it any specifics. But a lot of these dudes that she mentioned, they had women who was building with them. Like Ryan Racing said before, these chicks, they don't have the same mindset. Unfortunately, she could have had a dude in the 90s, but guess what? She thought she was all that. You can look at her. She's not a bad looking chick. Especially the fact that she got all these filters and it's heavy makeup and her weave is done and her makeup is done and all that. But I can already tell, man, go ahead and take a shower with her. She can look like a mud puppy. Oh, talk about mud puppies. Hit dog holler. Facts.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Yeah, man.
Emotional damage.
A hit dog always will holler. Facts.
He ain't got no money, he not valuable in the dating world.
No way.
Okay? A woman's currency is her beauty.
Yes.
So most men would never experience those type of options in his lifetime the way a woman will. So yeah, they hit the wall too. There was a study done on a man who was 35 years old. And he went on a dating app and he had only 2 women that was interested in him. Then it was a woman who was 35 years old, multiple kids, and she had multiple matches.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Ma'am, your matches just want to dick you down. Those are not relationship suitors. Those are one-night suitors. And you know damn well it's true because you talk about how this woman has these data about all these guys trying to holler at her. You're not talking about how much of these dudes trying to marry her, are you now?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yes. The reason why the guy who's 35 only has 2 matches is because guess what? The dude on 35 years old doesn't even need to be on the apps anyway. Because the dating apps are a joke, 1. And 2, when girls are on dating apps and they are serious, they just go to the top 1 to 10% of guys. You can't make this shit up.
Stop the cap.
And all these other matches that this chick got, all these are just dudes who want to have sex with her. These are not dudes who want to have a relationship with her because these dudes want to have a relationship with her. She wouldn't even be on the app anyway, right?
Who?
No, guess what? She on the app. So what does that mean? She has no real options.
Nope.
Men who wanted to date her.
Wow.
Yeah, so when they try to tell you women at 35, we're washed up, we're leftovers, I'm telling you.
And here's another too. When we say, all right, I'm going to say it for the record right here, right now. Okay. When men say that women hit the wall and women are, women hit the wall and, women, you shouldn't really want a woman over 30 and stuff like that. It's not because older women are no good, but most men who are 35 plus were ignored by these same women, right? These same women at 35, 40 have already had these other men's children. These women, 35 plus, have already had trauma from these men. When we were in our 20s, the time when they should have hooked up with us and we should have maybe had a marriage and had kids, they chose to be with men who were 40 plus, or the man who had money, or the man who had the looks. So unfortunately, what women are kind of complaining about is basically the same cycle that it took a part of in the first place. You can't make this shit up.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What
They want it
the fuck is
both
that?
ways. They want it both ways. What they want to do is benefit on the front end, which women do, from the age woman of 15 all the way up to till she's like 35, 40. She has had the benefit of being a beautiful woman without doing any work. All she had to do was just not make sure she's not fat and make sure she didn't get pregnant. And for the most part, she can always write her own ticket until, she maybe made the mistakes of maybe getting into sex work or any other, or her career, in corporate America. But for the most part, women have a blank check. They go ahead and get with an older man who has a lot of money and makes, and she's their wife, then she wins. She gets a young guy and, a young guy who cares about her and they willing to build together, she could still win. But yes, there's a chance that they could crap out, but she has to make a choice. But she decides to, use that time for a dude who really wasn't really shit for her anyway, but you just thought that you could just, you thought you could put, lipstick on a pig and make shit beautiful. Well, that's your ass. So that's just basically what she's ended up, and that's kind of what she's coming from. She's coming from a point of disdain and heartbreak. Lion abundance mindset says they have preferences, get older, lower the standards, and get mad when men exercise their options, which is younger women, not them. Facts. Because at the end of the day, they usually have their choices in men. Truth be told, they probably had the chance to get married at least 5 to 10 times in their life. But the reason why they never seen those opportunities is because they chose other men, or they jumped out of relationships that could have been their potential love, life, long, living love, or at least a good marriage, and at least some kids out of it, and build, some generational wealth. But, like blind abundance mindset says, they have preferences, go older, and they lower their standards. And here's another too. A lot of these chicks, they lower their standards a little bit, but you'd be surprised. They don't even lower it enough. As a 40-plus-year-old man, I'll just say this much. I don't even, only time I usually even highlight women my age is unless it's on a sexual level. And I'll be honest with you, unless it's on a sexual level. If it's on some, I gotta take you out, and I gotta take my time with you, I'm good, because, girl, I know what you think. I was never I never had problems getting women. I know what y'all was doing, because I was there getting beat. I was busting them cheeks, man. I know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Not like all the girls ignored me. I was getting some cheeks sometime. And I know damn well these girls were doing some freaky shit when it was in their 20s. But bitch, you can't tell me in your fucking 40s to fucking wait. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
These hoes insane, bro.
They hit a wall too. If you ain't got the money, these young girls are not trying to date you because they love you. They want providers and protectors. So if you stingy with your money, if you're not trying to spend on her, you're not gonna have options like that.
That sounds like dating an older woman. If he gotta have his chips for the younger chick, what makes you think that he doesn't need money for you too? Like, I never seen that's the problem. That's why men are just going to younger women, because it's not like y'all older women give yourselves at a discount. And XL Pro, he's an older cat. He said exactly, man, you can't fucking make this shit the fuck up, bruh. Like, he said it as if it was like to man, like, oh no, we're so scared now. So I guess we might as well settle down with an older woman now. Oh, she scared us because we gotta get our money together. Oh, they gotta get our money together. Oh, we didn't know that. We thought that younger women would just want us because of our looks. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And I'm going to say something that's actually kind of true. I'm going to go to the conversation real quick. The line, but it's mine, so he was like, LOL. And then XL Pro was going to say one of my points, but I'm glad that he said it. XL Pro says, older women got more bills. That's a fact, bruh. That is an undeniable fact. You give a young girl $100, bruh. Look, do this. You give a young girl, let's not even be paid. Let's just say you got a girl that you went and got from the JUCO. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Let's just say she hits you up and she's like, I'm in a bind, Nate. And you give her $500. That $500, bro, would probably change her life. She could get her car fixed. She could pay her rent from it. She could, that could actually change her life to the point that she'll go and probably give you some more pussy on the free. You give an older woman $500, bro, that money been spent. She was already behind maybe on her rent or her mortgage. She was already behind on her car note. She already had her insurance lapse on her car. She already had some bill already due. So when you give her the $500, she's already fixing her hand for some more already, because they got some serious bills, especially if they fucking got kids, bro. So I appreciate you for saying that, XL Pro. Y'all boys is on it tonight, right? Y'all boys is not letting these hoes come with this bullshit.
So true. When a man is leading with his looks, He's leading from a feminine place.
Thank you.
And when a woman is leading with
Well, you said when a man's looking for his looks, but if y'all fall for his looks and y'all don't look for any other intrinsic values or any other qualities, intrinsic qualities that this man could provide that would be beneficial as a provider and protector, you just go off his looks. Don't complain about it now because y'all still attracted to that feminine energy or whatever y'all call it, the feminine, divine feminine, whatever the fuck y'all want to use.
her money and her accomplishments and her degrees, she's leading from a masculine place. So,
well, not all women with degrees come from a masculine place. Women with degrees just think that their accomplishments are attractive to men, which in itself is a masculine quality. Not so much that she has the degrees. It's just that she tries to compensate for lack of being a wife, for having, a degree and money that she's not even willing to share with the man anyway. And unfortunately, men don't give a fuck about women with money. I think if women were a little bit more giving with money, maybe, just maybe, that's something that a modern man may take into consideration. But the truth is, we all know, especially women in the community, don't like to part ways with their money. So their money really doesn't matter to us, unfortunately, because we know we're not going to get it anyway. So for the most part, unless you're willing to sign up your paycheck, that shit don't even mean shit.
it was all backwards. Your currency is your beauty as a woman. Prioritize beauty and fitness. Yeah, you need to have your own money. Yeah, you need to have your own motion, because if you give somebody the power to feed you, you'll give them the power to starve you, and we ain't doing that.
Thank you.
But you ain't getting no money and building no man with it.
No way.
That's what you're not going to do with your money. You're going to get your money, and you're going to take yourself on trips and love on yourself.
Thank you.
And you're going to have to meet.
So if a man gonna meet you where you at, what's the point of messing with you over the ass? We met a woman where we want to meet them at. See, that's the thing. The truth is, y'all, we've been misled. And I've been personally misled all my life. I was always under the impression that we were supposed to pursue the woman. I thought, I was supposed to go, like a lion in a fort or a lion in a jungle and go and, and chase a woman and go and holler at her. What I ended up realizing is, upon research, I ended up realizing the male lion doesn't even do any hunting, bro. Do y'all know that? The male lion, unless he's alone looking for a new pack or something like that, to start his own pack, he does not do any hunting. The alpha male does nothing other than protect the herd, because like female lions alone, a hyena could kill them. But female lions in a pack, they could take on hyenas. But a lone male lion can scare off a whole pack of hyenas just from his roar alone, and his strength could still do them very much damage. So the male lion's job is essentially just to make babies and protect the pack. But the female lions are the ones who do all the hunting. You can't make this shit up. So when this woman says that we're supposed to meet her where she's at, no, we're not. We'll meet the woman where we're supposed to. One thing I learned late in the game, in this third quarter of my life, is that you never play anyone else's game. Just like how you don't eat another man's sandwich, just like how you don't take care of another man's kid, you do not play anyone else's game. So if you have an enemy and he tells you, oh, he got beef with you and meet you on this side of town, nah, nigga, you want beef? You can meet me on this side of town. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you're going to play my game. I ain't going to play your game. Shit. If anything, I might not even meet your ass. Shit. Just know if your ass would come across me, that might be your ass. But that's neither here nor there. My whole point is that you cannot just go and just play someone else's game, especially a woman who already had her opportunity, but she blew it 25 years ago to 20 years ago.
You at that level, or he gotta find somebody he gonna have to date down. Period. No. So y'all let me know in the comments. No. Are you the dream girl, or are you the woman out of his league? Thank you.
But that's the thing, I love. If a man dates you, he is dating down.
Emotional damage.
She acting like she's doing somebody a favor. That's what's just so funny. She truly believed that she's doing someone a favor. But unfortunately, one thing that's definitely for sure is that single women keep other single women single.
Emotional damage.
So what else I got for y'all? I think that's about it for the night, y'all. I don't think I got nothing else. Actually, I do. Actually, I got a couple other things, I guess. Since y'all tuning in, I might as well unload a couple clips. Oh, let's see what Dr. Umar got to say about P. Diddy.
It's interesting. Take a look at it. Let me know what
Puff Daddy's problems didn't start until he decided to sue the parent company of the liquor brand that he sells. Right after that, that's when the first allegations started. So a part of me says that this is a smack on the hand and remind him who's really in charge. I think it's an experiment. It's a social experiment by the American white power structure to see how willing Black America will be in allowing them to destroy our billionaires as a pretext to destroying our revolutionaries. So who decided to target him and not all the others guilty of the same crimes? You follow what I'm saying? So this clearly ain't about sex trafficking, because they do that. It ain't about molestation, they do that. It ain't about rape or exploitation of women, they do that. You understand? Yeah. The whole culture is based on that. So he can't be getting in trouble for that, because the whole music industry be getting in trouble for that. Puffy has no need to sexually traffic women and children. He can pay people to come to his house. Now, what he does to them after then could be subject to some legal inquiry, right? Yeah. But to say Puffy is out here participating in the kidnapping of strangers, bringing them to his house and then selling them, I'm not buying that. But sexually trafficking strangers and bringing them to his house and hide them and selling them, no way do I believe that. Yeah.
Like, comment, share. Later.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Oh. Excuse me for that. But I don't know. I feel like Dr. Umar put his foot in his mouth, because P. Diddy, I mean, unfortunately, he got a lot of allegations, and, he got a lot of other little pressing issues that he got going on. Dr. Umar, he's always on his hotel trying to save, the Black man and save this and all of that. But I don't know if you can save that Black man. He might have did himself in 30 years before you could even try to defend his ass, bro. Lion abundance mindset says hive minds. Yeah, they definitely have hive minds, especially women in the community. And unfortunately, the reason why we talk about the Black community so often is because of the fact that, the community is a microcosm for what really goes on in the greater world. So when when white people have a cold, Black people have a flu. So, a lot of people in other communities, they probably experience the same things in the Black community, where women have high minds, where they're listening to each other, the blind leading the blind. And unfortunately, that an older woman, and here's another too, lying abundance mindset. A lot of these women, these younger women who come with this shit, they were taught by the older generation. Now, a lot of these older generation, a lot of women, like our mothers and stuff like that, they're turning around telling women their age not to listen to a man, have to have their own money and stuff like this. Look, our own mothers, bro, our own mothers, our own aunts, our own grandmothers telling these women to have their own money. I mean, I think I know maybe one granny who, she depended on the man who, depended on the man. She was kind of old fashioned, but most of the women are, they listen to modern, they listen to feminism and want to, they want to have a job and want to have a career, want to put family, secondary. But, it is what it is. It's the evil world that we live in.
Height matters.
Of course it does.
Step on the scale.
I'm not going on a scale. You should love a girl for who they are.
You should love a guy for who they are, regardless of height.
That's true.
So take it back then.
And I'm not taking it back, but
then step on the scale.
No.
You're being a coward.
Weight, you're ridiculous. And
if you care about height, you're ridiculous.
But you don't need to know an exact number.
You don't need to know an exact height.
All you gotta know is that they're taller than me, and that's it.
Okay, I want you to be lighter than me. Step on the scale.
No.
Frick you.
Uh-huh.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, they don't like when, when purposes come full circle, do they? Now, Lion Abundance Mindset says, facts. He says, even my girl told me her people was telling her that. I told you, yeah, go on ahead. Right. Okay. Hey, fuck around and find out.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
See, what they don't know is Lion Abundance Mindset, you know what I'm saying? He don't play. You know what I'm saying? He don't fucking play. He's not about to people play these games. I remember some shit that I wish there's some shit that you kind of told me that I can't really say on here, but man, I wish I was able to kind of tell your little situation, your story, boy. Woo-wee. But, hey, just know that, you know what I'm saying, the only reason why she told you that is because she wasn't telling you because she was trying to go and listen to them. She was just telling you because she know damn well that she better not listen to them. That's what it is. Hey, you know what? One thing I could definitely appreciate about your girl is the fact that she know where her bread is buttered. She ain't about to fuck around her opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Lion Abundance Mindset. He's one of our younger Red Pill YouTubers. And you know what I'm saying? He's a millennial. So, yeah. You're a millennial. Yeah, he's a millennial. So, he's a generation that actually matters. He's a generation that's gonna have like the future kids and stuff like that, that's gonna be, hopefully, going in the right mindset. You feel me? But he's the generation that actually matter. Him and his girl and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're some old folks. We're just too busy just trying to stack our money, have a good time, and any of us do want to have families, we can kind of consider that, if our money's right. But he's the younger generation that actually matters. Oh, he says, exactly. Yeah, I already know. Like, I know you don't play. He's like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead now. Go ahead and fuck around and find out. And he said he's a 90s baby. Right. So, yeah, so you're a millennial. So, maybe an older millennial, but definitely still millennial. Yeah, he says my girl down there, Gen Z. Ah, salute. Hey, salute. He ain't going to get no old coot. No raggedy ass, used up ass, yeah. No back in the days you did want me. Now I'm hot. You all on me type of bitch. No motherfucking what's that? What's that shit? That nigga falsetto ass bitch. You old motherfucking old ass shown ass motherfucking what was the nigga's name? Shawty Low, listen to ass fucking showing ass bitch. You old motherfucking Club Lex used to go on ass bitch. You fucking old used to go to motherfucking Central in 2008 ass bitch. Right, facts. You know what I'm saying? Right, but Marsha says, just like you said, I wasn't even looking to get with no one, but she got to do what she is rare nowadays. Facts. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I told a woman the other day, if you want the type of dude that you really want, you gotta be willing to do things that you're not willing to do. And that goes for men too. Oh shit, right. You used to dance with angels and now you fucking trying to act like a good girl ass bitch. You used to go to Wesley's, but now it's called Sticks ass bitch. Yeah, anyone, if you're not really from Miami, you don't really know what we're talking about. But I appreciate y'all still tuning in anyway. Hey, I don't know what they're gonna do with Angels. Ever since Angels closed up, they never tore down the place. They never even put a new store in that place. They never moved a new shop. So whoever has that property, bro, they probably holding on to that property until they're probably waiting until that shit increases more value, and then they're probably gonna go ahead and sell it and rebuild it or something. But they've been holding on to that property for years, man. Angels, woo. Bro, man. I can't say too much. You feel me? I can't say too much. But bruh, yo, damn. That was what, 2008, 2009? I'm so throwed off. 808 now, so throwed off. I'm so throwed. That was the Angels theme song. For real. For real.
Make them wanna marry me. And it's real talk. You know how many girls can relate to this? Wanna get married, who is married and know they put it on them? They don't make them wanna marry me. Yeah, you know it.
Didn't I tell you that the older generation be corrupted to the younger women, bro? Lion Abundance Mindset says, ain't it on Biscayne now, like 120th or something? That's you know what you're talking about? That you're talking about the Body. It's called the Body, but it used to be, I forgot the name of the place. But that wasn't on the Angels. That was another spot that was always there. That was just down the street for Angels. But I mean, it was not really down the street for Angels, but that was always a separate spot. I forgot the name of that spot. It used to be called something. It was a little freaky, little kinky little name, but they changed it to the Body now. But I forgot the name of that club. But yes, it's still there, and it's always certainly been there. Yeah, shit. Even me and JR, we went there too. So you know what I'm saying. Me and Junior, we went up there. So yeah, that club on Biscayne and 119th, that has always been there. Line Abundance Master said, damn, take me back, laughing out loud. Yeah, that I'm so thrilled. Secrets. Yeah, Secrets. All right, Secrets is on. Yeah, was on 119th and Biscayne, but it's called The Body now. But Angels used to be our spot though. Hey, Angels, man, shit. I smashed a couple of them, some of them stripper girls. I ain't gonna front. I'll give a fuck, dog. You know what I'm saying? I smashed a couple of them chicks up in that strip club. That was back in the day when the strip club was like a real club. Like now it's just all payola. But back in the day, the strip club was like, you know, you'll give a girl a tip, you get her real number, and probably actually have a real date with a bitch. But that was back in the day. Yeah, Secret. See? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My memory getting a little rusty. You know, I still be smoking, so memory ain't as good as it used to be. You said most deaf, LOL. Let's see here. Oh, I think I got another clip for y'all.
To take a shower. I'm trying to get in my room. She's in a room with my door barricaded.
Why? Open my door.
With a whole stranger.
Wait, hold on.
That you
So, wait.
That you barely.
Hold on. So you saying she's pregnant right now, and
Yes.
when you came home, she was having sex with someone else, with your
Yes, with the
daughter in
baby.
the same room.
Yep, while being pregnant.
Somebody in there? Man, stop fucking. You about to die, bro. Chill, bro. Baby, bro. You got a nigga around my baby, bro?
It was just it was devastating. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was mind blowing.
Are you gonna forgive her for this?
No. It's something that cannot be forget. This is the ultimate betrayal to me.
Take a real man to be a daddy.
Yeah.
Whoo! That cut, yo. What did Raekwon Chef say? Life is tough, like rough and tough, like leather. Shit. Lion Abundance Mindset shaking my damn head. Yeah, man, that's some fucking crazy ass shit, bro. Hey, he lucky that homeboy didn't fucking get crazy and go for the strap.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
Yeah, man. Whew. Yeah. That's crazy. And you know what's funny? It's crazy the things that people would do. Like, I don't know. I almost kind of feel like, you know, the reason why homeboy was all kind of quiet is because he kind of knew that he was arguing in some other man's crib. Like, because if some girl trying to get me to be all quiet, I wouldn't be trying to talk about their own man chill or nothing like that. I was just like, I would be just been cool as a fan. You feel me? I was like, yo, man, shit, I ain't know about you, bro. Your bitch chose me. I wouldn't say all that because I don't want to make that nigga want to hurt me or nothing like that. Except, bro, since the fire come out. But still, at the same time, you know, I wouldn't necessarily provoke it, but still, at the same time, if I didn't know, I didn't fucking know. You feel me? And we'll just have to just go from there. But there's a strong possibility that he done seen. Trust me, men know what time it is. Niggas see a motherfucking PlayStation, fucking some big ass tennis shoes, you know what I'm saying? A fucking black ass trash bag. You already know a nigga fucking be around. That's some indicators that men should kind of know. And trust me, he know damn well that you probably left when the nigga fucking left to work or some bullshit like that, man. Lion Abundance Mindset says woman's fault, honestly. Yeah, it is the woman's fault. But you know what's sad, Charles? I mean, you know what's sad, Lion Abundance Mindset? What's fucked up is the fact that what's sad is that these same chicks, it might be a woman's fault, but a man is the one who ends up fucking paying the price.
He ain't lying.
That'd be the fucking worst part about it.
Emotional damage.
Is that even when a woman makes a mistake, ultimately a man is going to be the one to end up paying the price, because what they didn't show was the fact that he fucking probably put hands on Buddy. You feel me? He probably put hands on the man. I mean, because like I guess there's a lot of things you'll kind of think of too. Like here's another thing too. I guess it's kind of like ninja. Like you gonna smash my chick with my like daughter or like my baby in the room, bro. Like you that shady, like you that hard up for some poontang that you're gonna go and try to smash somebody with my baby in a room, like with anyone's baby in a room. Like if you want to go have sex with your baby, I mean, I don't want that to be cut out wrong, but if you want to have relations with your kids around, what I'm saying, that could be a issue that CPS might be called about, but that's your problem, okay? Whatever you do with your kids, that's your business. Not saying I could do anything that's like that, but you fuck around and do that shit around my kid, I don't even care that you even fucking that bitch. At this point, I'm just kind of more mad that you fucking exposed my daughter to or my daughter, my child, my son, anybody, of my, any of my children to some shit like that, bro. Straight up. Cause that's perversion.
What the fuck is that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? And best believe kids have vivid, and look, kids have immaculate memory. Even if they don't even understand what it is, they still have memory. They can still visually see things. Like, believe me, you'd be so surprised. Like, like, yeah, I might not remember things as a little kid, but I know I remember things as a little kid. Not everything, but there's some things that I remember, not to say bad or nefarious, but I remember things as a kid. So if you can remember good things, you can also remember bad things. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother reason why homeboy could have got his ass whooped. And they probably didn't show that part, for the part where he was getting his ass, he was getting beat down for even having the audacity to even think it was okay to even be like that in a compromised position with my child around. Yeah. But 304s will be 304s.
None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. It's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so it really, male figures are not substantially important in the family.
You know what? I always play that video as a filler, but I always play it because it kind of goes back to what old girl was kind of tying back to earlier. These same women who talk about how they don't want to build for the dude, or they didn't build with a dude because all the dude's gonna do is just leave anyway. These are the same chicks who are doing the same practice. These are the products of these same women who's talking like this 40 years later. Guess what? She was that baby in that woman's hand who said, men are not substantially important in the household. See, I didn't have a father. It's like, that's literally, do this. They think, here's the thing. When people think things are normal, she thinks that she's in a good position. You don't know your dad, or your dad wasn't around. You don't have a college fund. You don't have a trust fund. You don't even have a father for your child. You're in the ghetto. You have food stamps in the grocery store. Because this is the time when there was even no EBT card. You had them whole motherfucking food stamp, and you had to fucking get welfare checks, and they be printing out and giving you a little. You used to have like food stamps, like coupons back in the day. So you used to have to fucking pull out a coupon book with the food stamps, and they have to verify with the ID and all this shit, right? So, I mean. But she thinks that was normal living in projects housing with roaches and stuff in your house. Lion abundance mindset says indoctrination and programming. Facts. And it is facts. And you know, they were definitely programmed. I definitely believe that they're programmed for it too. But at the same time, here's the thing: even if someone's programmed, right, they could choose not to watch the program. Because read this. I used to watch a lot of news. I used to watch a lot of news. And I'm not saying I don't still watch the news sometimes. But I watch the news with a grain of salt. I don't watch the news to get all my information from. What I do is I watch the news and then I go and I dig up and I do my own little research now. But I don't really take things for what it is. You know, it's your choice to fight the matrix and go against the matrix and go against the programming and ask the tough questions. Because this woman right here says that she don't need kids, or she don't need mouths that are not substantial. Fast forward it. Trust me, these are the same women who are on the welfare system and still want you to vote for Joe Biden just because she wants the welfare system to keep on going because she's scared that Donald Trump is probably going to end it. Because let's just be real, a lot of Republicans have been talking about getting rid of welfare for a very, very long time. They haven't talked about it much recently, but it always come back up again now with the economy being so bad. But that's kind of one of the reasons why a lot of Black people vote Democrat. It's not so much that, Democrats are necessarily going to do anything better for Black people, but they definitely like to kind of keep poor people poor. And that's what unemployment and welfare and all that shit does. Just keeps you in a poor person mindset where you never grasp and you never grow, you never prosper because you're dependent on the system. You know, and luckily the Republicans they voted against universal universal cash or that UBC or whatever that was, that electronic money stuff. Where that's gonna basically, and they said basically they didn't do it because with that you could basically control people's money. You could basically turn off people's money, universal cash or something like that, and it took it out. Lion Abundance says welfare was to separate the Black families and get the head out of the household. Also, the war drugs assisted with that. Facts. As a matter of fact, here's a flip side to it too. Look, it gets even deep too, because they already had welfare, right? But here's the thing: the people who are on welfare were the very poor white people, right? But mind you, these are the white people that other white people called white trash. So these are the people that you wanted to be the opposite of. Like, for example, when Black men say they want a white girl, generally they don't want any white girl. I mean, anyone could go get a white girl from I don't know, Davy, or get a white girl from anywhere in the Midwest. But when we say, we want to live live in a white neighborhood, or white neighborhoods are decent, we're not talking about trailer park white neighborhoods. We're talking about the white people who made it and white people who flourish, right? Not saying that all white people are like that. I'm not saying that you have to be white to have that either. But all I'm saying is that my whole point is just that they've always been welfare. So that's actually why they were more than happy to give Black women welfare, because they knew from statistics that people on welfare never prosper. So it was definitely a trap, dude. So it's like the civil rights bill was kind of like a double-edged sword. It was like, okay, yes, you get civil rights now, but now we have the civil rights. Now we have the right to civilly fuck your shit up, bro. You're right. Dad's neighborhood, LOL. Right. $1 million home. We ain't talking about no trailers. We're not talking about off of we're not talking about off of Hollandale Beach Boulevard type shit, a bunch of trailer park, Eminem 8 Mile type shit. No. Yeah, we talk about for real, saying Coral Springs type shit, or some Coral Gables type shit. You know what I mean? Right, exactly. Saying Bel Air type shit. But back to your point though, man. Welfare was to separate the Black families. you know, because unfortunately, when someone could always depend on someone to get money, you know what I'm saying, they're never going to try to prosper. And unfortunately, they know women, like, see, here's the thing. They know better not to give black men welfare because, see, if you give a black man welfare, he can fuck around and go to school and he going to make more money. He can't be comfortable just getting $1,500 or, $1,000 a month. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't some black men who wouldn't take it. Because I ain't gonna lie. There probably would be a lot of black people, a lot of black men who will probably just be lazy and good for nothing, and they're just able to collect welfare and just sit around the house all day. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. But I truly believe, I honestly believe that if black men were given like welfare and these Section 8 housing, I would say at least 50% of them would take that as an opportunity and rise above that bullshit and would not be stuck in that ghetto mind state forever. I guarantee it. But guess what? And the truth is, welfare was almost even available to families at one point in time. But guess what? The woman gets more money if she can cut you out of it, because that means that you would have to kind of pay her to take care of the kids, aka child support. So it's the craziest thing. Like, if you start kind of get down and deep into this whole little welfare system, you're gonna kind of find out a lot of things that you didn't even realize. So it's crazy. You're crazy. Here go another older chick. I don't know if y'all seen this, but I had brought this up before. Check this out.
A woman in her 40s, these are the things I don't do. I do not spend no night. I spend the weekend or I spend the week. I am very much responsible to spend the weekend or spend the week.
Facts. Line abundance mindset. They made sure to get the man out the household. Facts. Because here's the thing, when you get the man out of the household, see the reason why separating the man from the household is so impactful on everyone is because, see, when you kick the man out of the household, now he got to get his own crib, and he still got to split his monies with you, aka child support. So money that he could have saved by just you and him being together and him properly managing that money, because unfortunately women never take child support and that should support the child. The child still be bummy, the child still be having dirty clothes, the child still be wearing hand-me-downs, and the mom gets to have a nice weave and junk food and eat crab legs all day. That's why most black kids don't even go to college, because by the time it's time to go to college, that's the part child support is done and paid off, and there was no plan for them. Line abundance mindset says women can't raise a boy to be a man also. And that's a fact. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. It makes either more people who's just going to be underachievers and just going to be able just to be another cog on the wheel, aka slaves in the workers' population system, or slaves in the penitentiary system. Either way, the government still benefits. Even when, matter of fact, if a person dies, look, here's the thing. If a person dies, the government benefits over that. There's a death tax too. Not only is there a death tax, but they can make money off your body. They can make money off the fact that you die. Dude, it's all a business. Right. Just even in death, they can still tax your ass. Is that line of one that says, then you have all these mama boys out here. Facts. A lot of mama boys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mama boys. I'm kind of feel like that's actually kind of programmed in us too. See, I should be mama's boys too, because sometimes some men go against their dads if the dad didn't give them enough, give them enough strength to be a man. Yeah, facts. Facts line of abundance mindset. Facts. Now look at this old Cuda. Look at all the demands that she was making in her 40s.
As a woman in her 40s, these are the things I don't do. I do not spend no night. I spend the weekend or I spend the week. I am very much responsible to spend the weekend or spend the week. Okay, I don't know who came up with that 90-day rule, but that don't apply to me. Baby, I need to sample the meat. I need to sample the sausage.
Ooh, shit. I ain't gonna front though. They do be down to fuck. At least she ain't down to fuck.
One size fits all. No, 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 no. Okay? Call it what you want. Call it what it is. I need to sample because I don't like my time being wasted. I'm sorry. I'm not just accidentally leaving an item. I take a duffel bag. I'm already making room for my stuff. Skincare, underwear, extra clothes, lounge clothes. We taking everything. I'm planning accordingly. I stopped caring what people think of me. I don't give a damn. First of all, you brings no value to my life. You don't fuck me, you don't feed me, and you surely don't fund me. So why should I care? No, I don't. And baby, let me tell you something. I am not young anymore, so I cannot afford to be eating everything that's out there. Oh no, my stomach operates a little different. I suffers in the morning. You ain't getting me to try this, that, and the third. No ma'am, no sir.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to get with her. The only thing that sounded appealing to that is the fact that she said that she wanted to sample that meat. But, girl, no. See why men date younger women? See, you can't even take her out nowhere it's nice because she already been there already. See, and she can't eat it. Trust me. See, you thought it was a good thing that she has a sensitive stomach. No, what she's gonna tell you is that she's gonna want you to take her to Noble. Ruth Chris, Noble. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna want you to take her to, you know what I'm saying, Benny Hanna's type shit, you know what I'm saying, and all types of expensive ass shit. Don't trip. She got some expensive shit for you to pay for. And she will be trying to fucking make you buy food from Whole Foods too.
Stop the cap.
So an old girl on that Facebook post talking about how, you know, girls at 35 are washed up. It's not so much that y'all 35 are washed up, but let's be honest with you. Being with an older woman is equivalent to buying a car, like a 2012 car, for full price, or for the price that it was cost in 2012. I mean, shit. Maybe a man might even want to take you at least going half price. Shit, more than half price, the third of the price. Shit, a quarter of the price. Shit, at this point, even if you was to have a man live with you rent free, the fact that you have it protected with you 24/7, and a man to even take you down, that should be 100% benefit to you. Plus, you know what I'm saying, even if you have a man around, there's no way he's just gonna be sitting around being good for nothing. He's probably still gonna work and do what he gotta do. But nowadays, these women want men who they don't even want a man to pay half. They want a man to pay 100%. Yet, if you're not even with them, they're gonna pay 100% anyway. You can't make this shit up. Line Abundance Mindset says, yeah, sometimes 05 or 01 vehicles laughing around, they want 2024 prices. Facts. They want 2024 prices. Full MSRP, bro. Not even a discount. What'd be funny is that even when, at least when you get a 2024, at least you'll get a fucking like $1,000 or $5,000 rebate. These hoes, they didn't want to even give you a deal. You go get a younger chick who doesn't even need as much. And one thing that she hasn't mentioned the fact that eventually she's gonna want to move them kids in. Oh yeah, just because she's 40, that doesn't mean that she doesn't have like a little 6-year-old running around or a 10-year-old running around. Shit, or even worse, an 18-year-old running around who, you know what I'm saying, but let's just be real. We all know that we bumped our heads when we were like 18 to 21 to 22 to 23. Some of us bumped our heads even to our 30s. And guess what? Sometimes you had to come back home. And guess what? When you fucking when you're able to go ahead and knock out this round nose dreadhead woman right here, you know what I'm saying? You probably give some good dome too. But you know what I'm saying, you think you're having it fun because you could just bust it beside her because you know what I'm saying, she can't have no kids no more. And guess what? Guess who comes knocking on the door? Her fucking adult son. Or daughter. See? That could all be trouble in itself right there. Either way, it's all to the bad. What happened here?
27-year-old unmarried mother of 3 gets food stamps and free housing and just qualified for another program in D.C. Strong Families, Stronger Futures is the program. And Kenitha got nearly 11 grand lump sum to provide for her young children and then blew most of it balling out in Miami. She took her family on a $6,000 vacay, buying all of them new clothes for each day of the trip where they ate steak every night. She bragged that she used more of the money on a mommy makeover so she wouldn't look like a, quote, working mom, which, to be fair, she isn't. She's justifying the spending spree, saying she taught her kids that if they worked hard, they can live large. She even talked to the Washington Post, quote, I wanted to blow it. I wanted to have fun. And it might just seem like it's just 11,000, but these programs are everywhere. D.C. gave this grant to almost 150 people. 1.5 million gone.
Mm.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
See, what's messed up is they don't give these loans to any black men because they know they also give it to black men. We'll prosper. But it's okay because as black men, we don't need no handouts. We can do what we do anyway. But they're just putting the economy and the country more into debt. JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler 79 Smith says, good evening. Sorry that I'm late. It's all good, man. Salute. I'm just glad that you were able to check in. Salute to the Righteousphere. The Righteousphere Union is very strong tonight. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Hey, you're never late. Never late in the Righteousphere. You feel me? We always got that playback. You already know. Since way back. Matter of fact, I think I got some new stuff for y'all. If y'all got time, I got time. But check this out. Oh, I wanted to. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I found it. We need to pull this out. Look what I had on what I meant to share a couple of sessions ago. Look what Ruby Rose said back in the day. Look at this. Look what Ruby Rose had to say. Where's it at? I think it's this. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, here it is. Check this out. What? Oh, okay. Here you go. Now, check that out. Look what Ruby Rose got to say. She says, and I quote, sometimes you got to lie about your age when it comes to NFL players.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
See? So she's admitting to like almost trying to rope up ninjas. Coach Greg Adams always mentions that sometimes when they get a girl and she's 25, even though that might be the better age to get a younger chick, sometimes they did all their dirt before they were even of age. Let's see how old Ruby Rose is. Okay. From this, it says Ruby Rose is 26 years old, right? Her next birthday is October, so she'll be 27. So 2014 was 10 years ago. So check that out. She was 16 years old. Still talking about she was hollering at football players.
Get to the chopper!
Now go figure, R. Kelly. Go figure, R. Kelly is in jail right now for basically almost kind of like the same thing, except, you know, the parents put a case out on him when in reality they should have been in the cell next to them.
Emotional damage.
Love that Law and Order sound effects. Yeah. No doubt. Shit. It's funny because a matter of fact, that Law and Order sound was actually used to be used on I don't know if you remember that show that I used to do with Boss Neff and Boss Ghost on RT 2.0, but that was one of their that's one of their sound effects that used to be used. You know, so it's kind of homage to them for that. Shit. That's where I got my humble beginnings at RT 2.0, doing that late night live. That's how I'm here now, you know what I'm saying? Getting it popping now, you feel me? But yeah, but you just see right here, like these women be ready to set these dudes up, man. They be ready to set these guys up. So, you know, she's gonna come out 10 years from now and she's gonna play victim. Some athlete or somebody saying that they used her, but in reality, she was just a high price 304 from the beginning. Not even a high price 304, just a 304. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Facts. Yeah, man. Hopefully I can get monetized again soon, you feel me? Yeah, I lost my monetization, but hopefully I can get it back. You know what I'm saying? If I can get more subscribers and more subs, more people, you know, liking my videos, taking time to watch it. So, you know what I'm saying? At least even liking or disliking, or at least tell me if it's good or bad. That definitely helps. Sharing it with your peoples, that helps out as well. You know what I'm saying? But gotta start from somewhere, Chief. Gotta start from somewhere. Matter of fact, I do have some stuff on Facebook that I do want to share before we call it a night. Because, you know, I always like to put on a good show. Oh, you know what? I do have something that we should debate about, fellas. You know, we all been into corn, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't talking about the corn you eat, but the corn you watch. You all, you know what I'm saying? We all been into corn, you know what I'm saying, at one point of our lives and not, you know. And y'all remember, what's her name? Let's see if I have the video. Please tell me I have that video. But let's see here. Do I have it? That's crazy, but I made sure I put it in my bag of tricks for tonight. Look at that. But I don't know if y'all remember Pinky. I don't know what y'all thought about Pinky. I don't know if y'all thought she was attractive or not. Let's see here. Let's see here. if y'all don't mind, I'm trying to find it here because we need to talk about this. I feel that this is something that we need to address because I can't believe that this has to do with us brothers in general, and it has to be addressed. Because I think once we address them, I know it just, I know it's just some corn and stuff, but it kind of touches on something that's very important that we need to address here in the community. And like we don't say we keep it real here. You feel me? Oh, so that video never even came through. That's crazy. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can send it. Let's see here. And don't worry, JJ Cowboy Diesel, I see you, bro. I see you. I see your message. Don't worry, brother. I see your message, brother. Lion Abundance Mindset says next time I get a retwist, I'm gonna pull up on the live. All right, no doubt. You feel me? But you can always come through with a Rasta hat. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you might want to, clip this. You know what I'm saying? So I know you want to look your best, and that's cool. We'll set up a time that we could all have an appointment. We could probably sit down and have a collab because I have to make sure if I do collab with somebody else, I have to make sure I have a mic for you and stuff like that. And, I should be able to arrange it, but just let me know in advance, and we could always set a schedule or something. I know we both on a tight schedule. Lion Abundance Mindset says Hassan loved him some Pinky. Facts. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so it's coming up. JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler, I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And no, I don't actually mind if you come on to the panel in a moment, but that's probably when we're getting closer to when we're wrapping this thing up. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I definitely don't mind you coming on. You know what I'm saying? It was funny because I was actually meant to make this a call-in show, but I kind of felt like I kind of came on a little too late to make this a call-in show. So I didn't even make that even happen. But yeah, I don't mind you coming on the panel in a bit, but that'd be maybe close to when we go back closer to wrapping this up. But we need to address this real quick. And the reason why I bring up Pinky and this corn star is because listen to what these guys have to say about her.
Like Pinky back in the day is not the same Pinky.
No, Pinky right now is way better.
Everybody was getting right with Pinky back in the day.
Pinky back in the day was fire. Pinky right now.
Is acting like Pinky back in the day is not the same Pinky.
No, Pinky right now is way better.
Everybody was getting right with Pinky back in the day.
Pinky back in the day was fire. Pinky right now is also still fire.
And it's more like a swollen ankle right now instead of a pinky.
No, it's
I
built like grown women.
From a pinky to a swollen ankle. She's like a broken ankle right now. And she's dead fire.
She got thyroid. Yo, so
whatever she's doing is working.
When did
whatever she's doing, 2 thumbs up.
Keep
it up. Keep it up.
When
Bruh. Brothers. Okay. I'm trying to find on X-rated pictures. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Brothers. Yo. And mind you, these are some young men too. What I'm kind of surprised is like, okay, I mean, I know that everybody kind of knew about Pinky, you know what I'm saying? She's infamous, You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, yes, she was attractive. But come on now, bro. I mean, even back then, it was always a little questionable. Look at her arm. But was she not attractive in the face? Yes. Was she not have a big booty? Yes. But look at her now versus then, bro. Come on now, bro.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
And dude said with a straight face that old girl, Pinky, is fired now. She's even better now at whatever it's doing is working for her.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Come on, my brothers. Black men. Just because you still hit something doesn't mean that it's fire, bro. I don't know if it's because people are just broke or just people just used to just being a bottom bear. I'm not saying, like, I'm not gonna say I don't be smashing no big chicks. I'm not saying I haven't, but I'm not gonna be out in public with them and trying to big them up or try to even act like, or I'm not gonna try to act like our situation is bigger or different than what it is. You know, at the end of the day, if it's just a sex thing, it's just a sex thing. Come on now. Now, he says Pinky had too many Twinkies. Facts. He said Pinky's a swollen ankle, but she's still fire. Come on now, man. Like, that's why, here's the thing, that's why black women don't respect us now. Because we're willing to accept anything, bro. We're willing to accept anything.
What kind of shit is that?
So when they give us our ass to kiss, it's because we put too many of them on the pedestal. If they could just look like that and they could just be fire, that's what that means. They don't have to do much to really be with us. You know, so just anyone who lets their body get like this does not love themselves. And you could say she has a thyroid issue or not. Okay, but if she has a thyroid issue, she could have went and got she could have went and got on a diet. But guess what? They don't believe in diets. She ain't look. Does this look like? Does this woman right here look like she got a thyroid issue? And if she does, then why is she drinking beer or whatever the fuck? Look, she got 2 drinks in her hand. Look, she got 2 fucking drinks in her hand, bro. Get the fuck out of here. So let's see here. All right. Let me let JJ Cowboy Traveler say he wants to get on. So all right, I'm gonna let you get on, bro. Matter of fact, let me post a link. I'm gonna post a link in the chat. So let's see here. All right, yeah. So the link is in the chat, bro. You get on real quick, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, I'm gonna let you get your word in, brother. So I'm waiting on you, bro. All right. Until then, I guess I'll put on something else. We're waiting on you now, JJ Diesel Highway Traveler. I'll put the link, the StreamYard link in the chat. What else I got? I don't know if y'all seen this fight, but I love it.
You're not even.
Ya, bro, salah.
Okay. I guess we got a panel tonight.
Howdy.
Okay, what's good? What's good, JJ Diesel, Cowboy Traveler? And what's up to King Lion, aka Lion Abundance Mindset? I'm glad all y'all boys is on the panel for tonight. All right.
It's an honor. I had a long week, but I'm good now. TGIF, as they say. Thank goodness it's Friday. Man, years ago when I think I was still in my teens or something like that, I had this thought cross my mind. And then last month sometime, a friend of mine, I'm gonna tell you what the thought was. There's gonna be more women in hell than men. And then a friend of mine showed me a clip. It wasn't a video, it was an audio clip of this man, a married man, saying he dreamed he died and went to hell and he saw mostly women there, more women than men. And he said he told his wife about it, and his wife told him that he need to share that with a lot of people, as many people as he can. And I think he actually went on a show talking about it somewhere. But yeah, I actually heard an audio clip of somebody saying this that confirms my thought. I told maybe a few people this before, but I hadn't mentioned it to a lot of people. But I think about it more now. It's going to be more women in hell than men. And the fact that I heard this audio clip, I guess that's confirmation. I'm sure that's confirmation. Because you see how feminism took over and brainwashed a lot of these women. They made them contrary against what they were created for in the first place. They're contrary against God. They're contrary against the Bible. They're contrary against us men. They're contrary against their own bodies because of the lies of feminism. And the modern day forbidden fruits, and y'all know what they are, welfare, all this stuff, the thing that requires men not to live in the home in order for them to get it. So yeah, and a lot of women fell for that mess because they didn't learn from Eve taking the forbidden fruit because of the lies of the devil. And it's more women that fell for that than not. And the woman usually filed for divorce first before the man. And let me quote this, and then I'm gonna land my plane. Proverbs 14:1. A wise woman builds her house, while a foolish woman tears hers down by her own hands or efforts. Some versions say hands, some say efforts. I land my plane.
Oh no, man. Hey, that's all fact. Truth is what it is. Shout out to the cow.
Facts.
Definitely. Right. What do you feel about that line of abundance mindset?
What about the whole more women in hell or the whole welfare thing?
Hey, whatever, man.
I ain't gonna go into the whole heaven and hell thing, but definitely, the women definitely copped out. It's like you could either say, "Hey, I'm gonna have somewhere to stay and get some money," but your man can't be there, or you're gonna thug it out with your man. And we see where a lot of women went. Yeah, I need to turn my TV down.
Oh, you heard that too?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to talk and I'm hearing myself. I'm like, nah, I ain't working. Right. My bad, yo.
You gotta put it on mute. It's all good. Trust me, I got my TVs on too. Just that I just make sure I put it on mute. I've been making sure I be seeing my live is okay on YouTube too. So trust me.
Yeah, but no, it's all programming. Like, I don't want to get too deep into anything, but the best way to defeat people is mental warfare, and we've been programmed to hate each other, whether it's light skin, dark skin, man versus women, like, gang, this side, that side. Like, we should all be coming together and forming families and communities, but instead we, do what we do or whatever. And then even when some of us do come up or whatever, it's not like we bringing people up with us. You know, people just come up and they're like, yeah, I'm stunting or whatever. People want to stunt, but who's putting back in the community? Who's, you know, bringing people up? And yeah, not everybody deserves to be, you know, you can't bring everybody up because, you know, it's a certain mentality, but, you know, I don't know. I'm going off the rails, but yeah,
Oh
no.
no. I think you're touching on the fact that at the same time, yes. I mean, let's just be real. You know, when you have a certain class of people, or you put someone in a certain situation where they are programmed certain things from television, because go figure, you know, we got to take into consideration that Good Times had a large impact on how people thought about living in the projects and thinking that living in the projects could be okay, so have a good time when there was no good times. You know, so yes, it does start with a social programming, you know, and then it goes to the fact that when you have a generation of women who are taught by other women that, you know, you could just be on the system and you could just benefit and not even have to work, or not even have to even, let's just say, I'm not even so much mad that women don't really want to work. I'm more mad at the fact that they don't even want to listen to a man either. See, that's the thing. They want it both ways. And that's kind of the best what happened in the modern, you know, with the modern Black women in the community, is that they chose to just do whatever they wanted to do, you know, and, you know, they chose, instead of having a man in the home, that, you know, because here's the thing. When a man is providing and protecting for you, it comes at a cost. When a man provides and protects you, that means you can't go whenever you want to go, because part of protecting you and part of being a provider and protector is having the what's the discernment. That's something that JJ Diesel, Cowboy Diesel say. You know, men have the discernment to make sure what's, you know, right for the woman, you know, because to get through God, the woman must go to the man. And unfortunately, women in the community, they didn't want to read that verse in the Bible.
Absolutely. Thanks for bringing that out. That was well done. Yeah, man. God is the Christ. God is the head of Christ. Christ the head of man. Man the head of the woman. And these women, they want to get out of order because they want to. They envious of the position we have, I guess. And that's where feminism comes from. And I think Eve was the first feminist because she, you know, I think she should have known better than to listen to the devil. And she didn't have discernment. She was perfect before she listened to the devil. So she had no excuse whether she was told or not by God not to eat of the forbidden fruit. She should
Right.
have known. And she gonna say, "Well, the devil beguiled me." How could the devil beguile you if you know, you was righteous and you're thinking about it? You was tempted and you did not have no barrier there. The man was the barrier, and Satan was slick. And you know, that's why you can't have, if you get a good woman, if just say a man actually get a good woman, he can't have all these different people with personalities and spirits on them around her all the time. No.
Right. It brings devil influence.
Yeah. Jealous women, simps, whatever, you know. Witches, warlock. And I agree how my other guy was saying about that too. But yeah, it's spiritual warfare, mental and spiritual. They're closely connected.
That's
and I can see. I'm a truck driver. I've been driving trucks for 21 years. When I first started driving trucks, the way people drive wasn't nothing this bad like it is now. I mean, it's horrible. I like driving truck, but I think to myself, maybe I need to find another job.
Man, that's
And
a lot of work, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Lion Abundance, don't you drive trucks now, or you just repair them?
Nah, I work on buses, but I got my CDL.
Oh, okay. I know you got your CDLs though. I ain't gonna lie, man. man, that's one thing. If I probably didn't smoke so much, I probably try to drive rigs my damn self.
Hey, you say that, Conrad, but man, it's something you gotta worry
Hey,
about. It's
no
something
government,
you gotta
no
worry about
government.
on the road. Like you, like literally gotta be paying attention constantly. And then, like he was saying, like these drivers nowadays ain't shit, so it's even worse. Like man,
Right.
like I could drive a truck if I wanted to, and I don't even think I would want it. Like I have to buy a truck and let somebody else drive it or something. Cause man, it's a lot. It takes a lot on you mentally. Like it's different driving a truck than driving a car. You gotta be way more aware, like of everything in front of you, behind you, way in front of you, way behind you, on the side of you, all kind of things.
Right. But it could be done.
Overhead clearance too, and then if you pull a hopper bottom like I do, you got to be careful about them railroad tracks, or you get hung up and bust the
Right,
bottom out.
right. Get hung up. That's it, man. Hey, you facts.
Right. No, hey, beat this. There's a reason why not everybody do the job. You feel me? You gotta be willing to do the job and be willing to do the job safely. That's anything in life.
They got to be willing, and then when they're willing, they develop the temperament for it. If they're not willing, they ain't gonna have the right attitude for it.
Right.
And I always had this saying. I have this saying: your attitude affects everything you do.
That's facts.
Let's since I mentioned that, let's bring out these women, how they be dressing like harlots instead of like modest women, women of modesty. They want to show themselves to get attention, but they don't want to cover up for a man. One man, they're not loyal in any way, and they love money, and they don't care. Some may have a limit to what they do, but a lot of them don't. The love of money is the root of all evil. And if they follow anybody like Sexy Red or Vivica Fox, all these witches, that's red flag. The music the person listens to tells you about that person. We got to guard our ear gates, what we see, what we hear, all that stuff. And if these people associate themselves with that kind of stuff around them, and it gets in their spirit and it ruins them. That's why I really screen the stuff I listen to and watch.
Facts.
Yeah, funny you say that, because when I was talking about the programming, like it goes deeper than just TV, it's radio, it's going to school, even going to school programming. So it's like all around.
Well, schools. Well, unfortunately, especially public schools, they're set up for you to either go to jail or be part of the
be a worker slave
system. But guess what? That's kind of why some people either home school their kids or they put them in private school. Because that's what private school is almost a completely different setting than public
it's
school.
different, completely different.
Mm-hmm. Right. Matter of fact, it's funny that y'all was talking about how girls be dressing and stuff like that. But here's a prime example of saying another type of programming, which is Instagram. Like the stuff that sometimes be in your suggestions. But dude, Ice Spice, look at her, like
thought culture.
After a while, you start kind of getting desensitized to this, and you almost kind of want to see more, like this. I mean, don't wrong. I mean, she's a woman, and you kind of want to smash, but it's like they leave nothing to the imagination.
Right.
I'll quote something right quick. Proverbs 11:22. A beautiful woman lacking modesty and discretion is like a fine gold ring in a pig's snout.
Facts.
Big facts.
Facts. Yeah, because that's why you think this woman is a virgin? Hell no. Or even close to a virgin?
Nope.
Right. But eventually she's gonna want to do to the wife her and do her right.
I can't stand the thought of somebody being up in her and then me going behind it. It make me
Right. So, dude, what y'all think about Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend, Ari Fletcher?
Fill me in.
All right. Well, Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend Ari Fletcher was at the club with her with her gay best friend. If y'all see this on the thing, she was already caught throwing the bag on her gay best friend in the club while in a relationship with Moneybagg Yo. Now tell me, I mean, he's supposedly gay, but tell me how gay this is. If this is gay to you.
Oh yeah, he real gay. Oh yeah. That's that motherfucker that act gay when you around and behind closed doors. He's smashing them cheeks,
bruh. Dude, and Moneybagg Yo, dude. All I know is that at the end of the day, it's been 3 years later, and this dude is still with her. Matter of fact, I don't know. He might have all proposed to this chick.
The caboose is jamming the locomotive.
This dude, man, like, he's taking L's, bro. And mind you, these are dudes that, you know, a lot of these new age cats be wanting to like idolize and listen to, but like a lot of these dudes in the industry, a lot of these dudes that we've been listening to were simps. A lot of these are simp suckers.
It's all,
you know,
programming.
Right, dude. And matter of fact, dude, that NWA movie, Straight Outta Compton, basically illustrated that all the things that we were listening to, you know, them dudes was all acting, man. It was all the act. It was all the act to sell records.
Go figures. If the rappers are rapping about substance and not about the narrative that they don't want them to push, which is basically mumble jumble bullshit, they don't get no fucking play. Like everybody who's getting played is spitting some ignorant shit, nothing beneficial. It's all ignorance, and we absorb that shit. We absorb everything. So that's what it's programming.
Right. But beat this: Kanye West was talking about the opposite, and he blew up. Wiz Khalifa, I think, was even kind of talking about the opposite, and he blew up. But
yeah, but look what they did to Kanye though.
Right. Well, that was after the fact.
You feel me?
See, but
Kanye is in this section, but look at Big Sean. Big Sean spitting stuff. He was big, but he's not super big. Like, who's really big? All right, let's be real. Who's really big right now on top?
What? No. I agree with.
You got Migos, you got all these other rappers and stuff like that. And Kanye worked his way from out the back because I don't even know how many years Kanye got in the game, but Kanye is like old school. Like he was producing and doing all kind of shit. So Kanye kind of, I don't like to say he forced his way in, but he was basically making his own way in, basically.
Well, I was going to segue to that. I was actually going to bring up the fact that Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa will be the exception to the rule because Wiz Khalifa started off of YouTube and Kanye was already producing tracks with Jay-Z. So that's kind of what
But Wiz doesn't spit no motivational go start a business or anything like that. He's kind of in mix with all the other bullshit if you really want to think about it.
Okay, my whole pretense was the fact that you don't have to necessarily talk about necessarily like negative. You don't have to necessarily talk about drug pushing or let's say murdering anybody to necessarily records. At the end of the day, we have to kind of follow the money. Who's putting this money to the point that Kanye West, someone who's not talking about murdering and killing people, how's it that he could blow up, but then other people who are talking about some positive stuff, like you say, aren't blowing up? It has to do with whoever's backing them, right?
Right.
So I'm agreeing with you. So I totally agree with your point. Like that's my point. Like if the people who's only blowing up and saying ignorant shit, don't we have to kind of look at the people who's putting out the ignorant shit? Remember Kanye West? You brought up Kanye. You see what they did to Kanye? The reason why they did that to Kanye was because remember he went on record about who was behind putting out this ignorant stuff. Remember? Right. So so go.
It's right. You don't do what they want you to do, and snip, and everything from the news to the music, radio, TV, everything, man, everything. So you gotta kind of, you gotta I'm not gonna say you make your own way, but you gotta see through the deception, and you gotta kind of know how to navigate, and you gotta know absorb it into your life. Because Literally just living, you're absorbing everything around you, from what you see to what you smell to what you feel. Whether you know it or not, your brain is absorbing it. Your brain, your body, your skin, everything's absorbing it. And just like Buddy was saying, even the energies, like even these women, they deal with all these dudes, like especially women, because they take in, women receive, so they're receiving all these guys and stuff like that. So you get with this woman, you're like, damn, this bitch crazy. Yeah, because she done been with a bunch of crazy niggas. All them niggas still female. So I'll be digressing.
No. You are what you consume is what your point is, and you're right. Because if you listen to, because let's just be real, there's a lot of people who probably went to jail behind some rap music that they used to listen to, and these dudes weren't even doing half the shit or none of the shit that they were rapping about.
Right. And the music always motivates you to do it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you that type of dude, that's gonna motivate you to do it even more. You know what I'm saying?
A matter of fact, right. No, keep on landing.
I was just asking what you're saying. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
No, I was gonna show y'all a video because it touches on your point. You kind of mentioned how music kind of makes you want to do certain things, right? There's a clip that I want to show both of y'all that mentions this, and I know you and JJ are gonna have a lot to say about this clip. Where's it at?
All right.
And it's very important. Where's it at? So saying, JJ's a righteous spiritual man, and he could definitely touch on this for a fact of what must be said. Damn, where's it at? It is an important clip. It's here. Is this it? Okay, hold on. Let me clear the deck a little bit. Please tell me this is it. But it was so deep. It was probably from my clip. It was probably from a couple of nights ago. Let's see here.
I want to say something.
Go ahead. No, please go ahead. Please do.
It's women that call themselves bishops, pastors, preachers, whatever. A woman, the Lord said, except for a woman not to teach, she's supposed to learn in silence. And a woman called herself any of those spiritual heads in the church, don't listen to her because she's going against the Bible. Except for not a woman to teach, she's supposed to learn in silence, and ask questions, and discern things and ask questions. And the women supposed to teach the younger women. That's another scripture. I think that's 1 Timothy. Yeah, that's in 1 Timothy. There's a lot of stuff. It'll come to me. But go ahead and show that video. I'm on mute.
Man, you know what? No lie, I'm trying to look at the video because here's the thing. My phone is so loaded up with videos that sometimes I can't even keep track. But it was like when a deep video kind of touching on what both y'all was talking about. It was like literally segueing into what both y'all was talking about. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to find it when we're done with this video session. That's where I'm going to find it. You know how that be.
Right, when we get off.
Right. The devil's a lie. Like something, dude, this was a perfect video for what both of y'all were talking about. And like it segued both of them together. And now I can't find it. But it touched on man, I know it's all good, but still I kind of like, but I like when things kind of segue into each other, man, That's all. Oh, okay, damn. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna find it. It's gonna come up. Oh, you know what? I think I know where it is. It has to be the one about because it brought up Sexy Red. Man, where's it at? Let's see. Is this it? It might be it. It might be it. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh, yeah. I found it. Yeah, I did. I sure did. I sure did find that shit. Let's see here. Okay, so it's from when I showed it in May 26th. Okay. May 26th. Okay, I found it. Yo, this is perfect. Okay, see, you know the devil's a lie, right? Because
Oh shit.
oh no, there it is. God is good. God is good. That's it. Oh, God is good. There we go. Here we go.
Was mad because she couldn't go and perform or speak at a school. I've been telling y'all her target audience is kids. A lot of these new age artists target kids with very hypersexual and explicit content. My point is proven seeing that she's mad she can't go into a school. Why, as an adult entertainer whose music is on the verge of erotica, would you even think it's appropriate for you to show up at a school smelling like marijuana with your cleavage hanging out? You wouldn't even be able to go visit your baby daddy in prison looking like that, but that's how you show up for the kids. Okay.
If you really think about it, what did Lucifer do when he was in heaven? You know what he did, right?
We rebelled.
Oh, you don't
Wait,
really know.
well, what specifically are you talking about?
So you know, like, Lucifer was like that dude.
Yeah, he was like #1 angel.
And what did he do? Angel of...
Oh, wow. We get into specifics? I don't know these
You
words.
didn't know this?
Probably do. If you say it, I probably know it.
I'm about to change your life forever.
Go.
Lucifer was the angel of music. He was the best musician ever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he got kicked out of heaven, but he didn't get his skills taken away. He didn't get his abilities taken away. So if he did music in heaven, what he doing in hell?
Yep.
Emotional
Let me say
damage.
Please do. Go ahead.
I see what you were saying now. That was funny. I was talking and my mic was muted.
No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, fellas, tell me what y'all think about that.
Well, Hollywood is corrupt anyway, and they conjure up spirits. That's how they come up with this music anyway. And if you notice, you feel a certain way when you hear a certain song, even if it's sad. It make you feel good for some crazy reason. You actually say, "Why is this song appealing?" That's the devil. I used to think I wanted to be a country western singer because I like country music. I can sing it pretty good. Some of it, I screen my music, what I listen to. I listen to different genres of music, by the way. I like blues, I like jazz, I like country, I like James Brown, soul. I like pop. I wasn't much into hip hop and didn't care for rap, to be honest. I like some rock music. I don't like that hard rock, head banging
You
rock.
like the real rock, the black rock.
Yeah, I give you a rock song. I like the Guess Who. Y'all know that group? They sung that song No Sugar Tonight, and that other song American Woman. American Woman, stay away from me.
Right.
Those two songs, I didn't think much about American Woman because I was busy. My mind hadn't flipped all the way around, and it wasn't at the angle that they were coming at.
Because you're a
Back
kid,
then.
you only thought about it. You just heard a good beat and it sounded like a good melody, and that's why you liked it. You wasn't paying attention to the lyrics.
Well, I paid attention to the lyrics and everything. I listen to lyrics. That's what draw me into songs. I listen to lyrics real close, but I didn't really take it seriously because I don't know, still hadn't woke up to the point I am now. But now that I think about that old classic rock song, it's like a prophetic warning about American women. I really believe that. It was astonishing thought to me when I first thought about it. Oh my, all this time it was in my face.
Right.
You better than me. You better than me because I didn't understand songs until I got a little older. I just kind of liked how it sounded because of the melody. Let's just be real. Most songs that came out, it was not so much about what they said. It was kind of about how it made you feel and how it sounds. Like most of it was good, made your feet move. But yes, when you listen to lyrics, like for example, remember that song? I think it's Cameo, where it's like, "I saw you and him walking in the rain." I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought that. I kind of thought that. Oh, she just got to do that. I just kind of thought you just didn't get the girl that you wanted. No, the bitch was cheating on the nigga, dog.
Yeah.
But see, I didn't know that as a kid. As a kid, I just kind of thought, oh, he just got the girl that he wanted. Oh, he just wanted a girl. No, nigga, he took that bitch. So, it almost has a different dynamic now as I was older. You know what I'm saying? Now that I realize stuff. But you better than me because, like I said, I was just listening to shit just because it sounded good, not because it was good.
It's a couple of country songs that I like. They're pretty old. I think they come out in the 90s. I had a real bad heartache one time. This song by George Strait. I come to expect it from you. Y'all check that one out. Then there's another artist. He kind of favored Elvis Presley a little bit. Things Change. Dwight Yoakam. I listen to stuff. I like BB King, man. I got a CD. Y'all ought to see my CD collection.
What about Muddy Waters? You doing anything like that? Old country rock?
That's old blues there.
Right. But that's the original rock.
Yeah.
That's the original rock and roll.
Yeah. Well, blues come out back during slavery.
Right.
And I think
slavery was only 60 to 70 years away from when those blues singers was popping, remember? Right. Slavery was not very long ago. If it's been in context to how long the country's been around, slavery.
Yeah.
Kind of like not a long time. Like, saying more, like black people will probably be more in bondage than they were free in this country.
Yeah, well, this is modern day Babylon. Babylon mean confusion. A mystery Babylon.
No doubt. Yeah, right.
That's what God was talking about, and this is Egypt. He said he would send his people. See, I got to bring this up because it's leading me to this thought. He said he would send his people to Egypt again with ships. Now, how can we walk over here if how else are our people going to get scattered all the way around the world? It was prophetic in Deuteronomy chapter 28, starting with verse 15.
Go ahead.
He had the blessings from chapter 1 on up to I think 14. Then chapter 15, he's starting to talk about all the curses. And if you read all the curses and look at our people today, which proves who we are also in the Bible. Yeah, that's who we are. Right. We're still in bondage, but we're just about ready to be lifted out of bondage. That's why, you know how God had Moses to lead his people, us, our ancestors and forefathers first and ancestors out of Egypt.
Right.
And God helped Moses. Well, he about to do that again. Look at all this stuff going on with all these. Hold on, I got to spit. Look at all these tornadoes and hailstorms and stuff. And if you notice, it's hitting the same old places over and over again. Mainly, some few isolated, like Nevada got one tornado, and Pennsylvania. That's God's power, and these folks ain't accepting it. A lot of people are acting like Pharaoh did in Egypt when Moses was there to lead the people out. God put the curses on Egypt. God put the curses on Egypt. Well, he's doing it again here, modern day Egypt. This is spiritual Egypt. If you notice, they got pyramids here. They got eagles here. They copied Egypt.
Right. Because they even found hieroglyphics in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, they don't even let you go down there. I wonder why.
And it's gold. I heard there was a lot of gold hidden there too. But they got the money to where it's about to decline.
There's so much gold, it'll fuck up the economy because it's so much. It's like diamonds, diamonds, they put them up, but diamonds ain't really that rare. They just put them up.
Facts.
Then all these countries going to Africa and exploiting all the minerals, including diamonds, oil, and uranium, all this stuff over there. It's the richest country with mineral as far as minerals in the world.
Fact.
That's why China want to go over there and build oil fields, oil refineries and stuff.
Like a matter of fact, like, and then like we can even talk about how Antarctica, like someone still can't explain to me. They say Antarctica, you could just venture. I guess it says even if you're looking, you could go into Antarctica, but like it's a big landmass, one, and then two. As far as I know, you can't just be going through Antarctica on a willy-nilly.
You know what's funny about Antarctica? Every country, well, every major country has a military base there. They don't let you go there. But there's a lot of stuff going on. They don't let you know, like everything on the TV and stuff like that. Like all this technology out. If you see it on TV, it's been out 10, 15, 20 years. So everything's controlled, and there's a lot of secrets about the world we live in. People they don't want everybody to know, because if we all knew, it could change the whole dynamic of how things are going on. Right?
You know who had a military base before all the other countries had a military base over there? Somebody, somebody who had a mustache.
Hitler.
Hey, come on, man! This is YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I said Germany.
No, you said it, but JJ fucked around and said the man's name. I'm not gonna say the man's name because I like to keep my channel.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Germany was they was gathering a lot of historic information, and they was putting it to use. You know, they was making stuff happen, and they was going everywhere and collecting data and doing what they had to do. And then after the war, all those scientists or whatever, a lot of them ended up somewhere, somewhere we living at right now.
Well, and that's a no fact. A matter of fact, I don't know if you've seen Oppenheimer, but Oppenheimer touches on that fact. And also,
y'all missing a real big important piece. Fallen angels, the Nephilim, the fallen angels, the demons that made it with all different species of life. That's where the dinosaurs come from. Giant humans like what's his name, Goliath.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that actually existed, and God had to flood the world. And they even found evidence of the flood that actually happened. And it's stuff down there they don't want us to see. That's why they don't want us down there as well as the Grand Canyon. It's stuff. Right. It's markers in this world to prove the Bible to be true.
Right. Well, they say Noah's Ark is in Turkey. Right. As a matter of fact, I wanted to kind of touch on that. Most of our technology that we have came after World War II. And I'm sure y'all can figure out where we acquired a lot of this stuff. Like, dude,
more thing.
The enemy said, go ahead.
One more thing. You know that guy I mentioned with that little skinny mustache? I think he might have been the one that came up with the nuclear weapon. The fallen angels showed him how to do that.
Well, I'll say this much. Well, all right, okay. Maybe it kind of
That's why he had the base down in Antarctica. He was communicating with demons.
Well, I say this much. Okay, well, look, maybe that correlates to what you say, because we all know that Albert Einstein, where was he from? He was from Germany.
Oh, my.
So of course. Like the U.S. didn't just come around and just have. See, that's why Oppenheimer was a good film. Like they like if you kind of like watch the film, if you watch the film, like they didn't say it in so many words, but like if you use your discernment, right, JJ, like you already kind of know, right. So a lot of this little technology that we learned, like even to go into space and all that came after the Cold War. The Cold War immediately started after the German regime was over.
World War II.
Right.
The end of World War II. That's when immediately when the Cold War happened. That's when everybody started. That was when the information grabbing up certain scientists, and you know, because they sent the soldiers to the gulag and took the scientists for their programs.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't seen Oppenheimer, definitely check out Oppenheimer. Definitely check it out.
Send me the link in my Facebook chat.
You have to text me that.
Oh, y'all want the special link?
Oh no, you can just send me the name. I'll find it.
Oh, okay, all right. I know you'll find it, but JJ, you want the special link to find it?
Yeah, in my Facebook Messenger.
Right. I got you, brother. I feel you. Hey, no doubt. I use that too. You know, I got you.
All right.
I got you. But yeah, man, but you know, that's facts on facts. Like, you know, the music is definitely. They always said the music was, you know, that the music travels through the devil. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why in the Civil War and even all the way up to the Roman days that the first person they were trying to kill was the drummer boy. And the reason why is because the drummer boy was the one who was motivating all the troops to go die in war.
Yep. One more thing I forgot to mention. I think it's in the Bible. The devil is, I think it was a prophetic thing where the Lord said the devil is the prince of the air. He didn't say airways. He said air. Communication.
Well, yeah. Remember the old boy touched on that. He said that the devil was the prince of music or something like that, or the angel of music.
Yeah. Also, prince of communication. Modern technology.
Right. Hey, cause think about it. That's the reason why artists in like other countries still like American artists. That's because music is like universal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even when you hear Spanish music, you be doing like the merengue and shit like that out of nowhere because it's still good. Like, you know, you might not understand reggae, but guess what? The beat come on, you be like, you start wanting to jam and want to smoke a joint, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like
even that Mexican music.
Oh yeah. Right. It was like, you know, good music is just good music, whether it's like rock, you know what I'm saying, rap or whatever. Yeah, good music is just good music. Unfortunately, they pumping a lot of they trying to pump out a lot of trash. And matter of fact, that's actually why rock and rollers are trying to like not really associate with Beyonce. I mean, don't get wrong. Don't get wrong. Some of them are willing to take the paycheck, but some of them don't want a paycheck. Some believe that, you know, if they kind of, I mean, do this. A lot of things can be said about country, but the thing about country, they kind of want to keep it kind of wholesome as possible. And I kind of believe if they bring Beyonce into it, that's because that's just gonna just kind of muddy up the waters.
Exactly.
And that's kind of why they don't want to let Beyonce in. And the other two, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you might be like let's just be real. Beyonce, I mean, Jay-Z is a businessman, but you know, he was a drug dealer, right? He was a drug dealer. You was talking about you so bootylicious. You was talking about how you didn't need no man and all that shit. And they don't want you bringing that bullshit. They just kind of see how you kind of did R&B. They don't want you muddy up the waters over there in country. And that's what it is. That's kind of why they don't really accept her. So it's not because she's black. It hasn't see here's the thing. People keep on trying to attack. It's not a race issue, it's a class issue. And that's kind of why they kind of not really kind of like co-sign her and you know trying to fuck with her like that, you know. But
let me say this. It's female feminists in every genre of music, I guarantee you, including country. I've heard it myself.
No, of course. But here's the thing too. You gotta understand too. A lot of these country artists want to keep it. Look, they kind of want to keep it as wholesome and as white as possible. If it can't be as white as possible, then at least keep it wholesome. At least, like, it can't be both. It can't be like getting too black and moneyed up too. Like, you know, you gotta kind of like give a take. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we know some of them might be kind of redneck, but not all of them are necessarily racist. Like some of them are classist. Like, let's just call it a buck. Like, some of them don't like certain type of like. What black people need to understand and accept. I think once black people accept that white people don't even like some white people, I think black people will kind of be way better off in this country, and they'll be able to push on and just live their life and not even worry about race anymore. Because guess what?
Wait a minute, I'll give you a Randy Travis song that'll give you an example of that. Better Class of Losers. Check that song out. It fit perfectly what you're saying.
But tell us a lyric that kind of correlates with what we're talking about, though. Break it down for us.
Basically, it's about a song. It's a song about them moving from the country life to the city life, and with rich folks and all that stuff. And they grind the coffee beans, and he said he want coffee already ground in the country.
Right.
Let me see if I can come up.
Well, here's the thing too. I know a little. See, here's the thing. I'm a little well-rounded in culture, so I can understand. Here's the thing. I have a coffee machine at my job, and it grinds the coffee beans for us. So there's a difference between grinding up coffee beans and having it packaged. But only people from the city or only people who don't really have culture don't understand that. So I get it. I totally understand your point. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, you know, some people are just unrefined. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people who want a steak, they go get a fucking T-bone steak at an expensive ass restaurant and they want it well done. That means, motherfucker, you ain't got no culture. Nothing's wrong with having a well done Salisbury steak. Who wants a fucking medium rare Salisbury steak? That's nasty. But a T-bone steak is not supposed to be fucking well done. It's supposed to be like medium rare or medium well or something. But it's not supposed to be completely well done, motherfucker. Like half the damn culture. But you know, you have to have culture to understand that. You have to kind of be in a few places to kind of get that, right?
Let me see. I've met a class of better losers. This city living's got me down. I need friends who don't pay the bills on home computers. And they buy their coffee beans already ground.
Yes, sir.
That's Randy Travis. I like his music.
Right. But I get it, trust me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about music. Like, I fuck with any music that I got soul, you feel me?
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I got something. Damn. Here's the thing. See, like, here's the thing. Sometimes I get on here because, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, y'all get, you know, there's not a lot of stuff on YouTube, you know, that's always, you know, that's going to be talking about the real shit. So that's kind of why I kind of came on tonight. But sometimes, man, I wish I had like extra time because there's so much stuff I kind of want to get over and stuff I want to kind of go over. But a matter of fact, I have, since y'all on here, y'all can kind of give me your assessment on what y'all think about what this brother man has to say. Since I'm on here.
Okay. Fill me in.
All right, I'm about to cue it all up right now. Hold on. Like, tell me that I could present it, but then when I show something, yeah, maybe having a minor this on. I think this is it. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, how did that sound, by the way?
Huh?
How did that sound? I tried. I couldn't remember the lyrics. I ain't heard that song in a long time.
Oh, no, it don't matter. It don't matter. I still got the premise. You know, we get it. We get it. You know, trust me. We get it, G. We get it. Tell me what y'all think about what this brother man got to say.
So I dropped the chick off Saturday night thinking she got rid of her child, so she's going to come through. She tell me she's going to lay it down for the night because she doesn't want to be analyzed. So I backed up for a few days. Then when asked why, I explained to her what she said and how I felt about it. Now I'm weird. What you think about that, King? Basically, she's trying to say you talk too fucking much. You be talking about the wrong shit. And what a lot of y'all do is y'all learn the game on the internet, then y'all be taking that to the chick, and y'all take this Kevin Samuel shit, y'all take this Fresh and Fit shit, y'all take my shit, and y'all try to have conversations and trying to figure the chicks out based on the shit that you learning. That shit is annoying. Keep this shit on the internet and go actually engage and be present with the woman and stop trying to analyze them and psychoanalyze them with this podcast bullshit. This is for learning and getting your self-esteem up and learning. This ain't for you to take on no fucking date and present this shit to women to try to fucking argue and debate. I don't know why y'all like debating with women. A lot of y'all just be debating with women and shit on dates and shit, trying to debate about gender and who get the plate first and fucking who's the prize and modern women this and it. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. They leave this shit for the internet. And I'm not saying that something is wrong with podcasters because I'm clearly on a fucking podcast, right? But don't take my content and what you learn from fucking me and go take that on a date and talk about this shit, regurgitating the shit I say to make your fucking points. Don't nobody want to be on no date hearing this shit that we talking about on the internet all fucking day. Y'all got to stop doing that. And a lot of y'all do that. I know because I got clients that doing that shit. Stop talking about this shit. She don't want to go through that. So she like, I'm going to just stay in with my child because this nigga finna be talking about all this. I don't feel like being analyzed and told that I don't deserve nothing because I got kids. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm about to call my dude who ain't no internet nigga and get this pussy beat up. And my dude who he was in the real world, you know, he tripping and shit. I was gonna kick it with you because he was tripping, but I know if I kick it with you, you're gonna talk my head off about this internet shit. So I'm finna call my dude and get piped out, and you know, and then you got in your feelings about that. So that's probably what that is about.
Pump the brakes.
Okay,
I got something to say.
Right. Speak your truth, brother. Go ahead, JJ.
That's a simp. He's a hypocrite. A simp. I can use talking points from the internet, but I don't have to. I know enough about the Bible and what I should expect from a woman, anyways. And then I prove it to you. I have yet to get an honest answer, honest yes, when I ask women this question: are you a truly virtuous woman? They either try to change down, or I had one woman saying she's a wild woman, and I told her she shouldn't be like that. I rebuked her and hope and wish her well. She didn't have nothing negative to say back to me. It was on a post that my big brother from another mother, Dennis Sperling, put on Facebook. I rebuked her. I comment on her comment. She asked, why do us black men want women to suffer? I'm like, what? Ooh, I tore into that. I tore her ass up. I have to say it like that. Because like y'all said, I am a spiritual person. And I'm not mean, but I take offense to stuff like that. It's not true what she asked a question insinuating that we want them to suffer. Now don't want them to suffer. We want them to be righteous.
Facts.
Now, if they're not righteous, they deserve to suffer.
I agree.
They deserve to suffer. When I ask women, are they truly virtuous women? I have yet to get an honest yes. I have not got one yet.
They reap what they sow.
And that man is still.
So, Lion Mindset, tell me what you feel about this video.
About the video?
Yeah, what he has to say.
All right. The way I feel about it, I think he got a point. Only because, like, if you you can't go off of like you just been on a video, you watch some videos, and then you try to like talk to a female like that, because that's all. I mean, it's entertainment and it's insightful. Like, we learn stuff from it and stuff like that. But it's kind of like, how can I explain it?
I know what you're gonna say. Can I just not interject, but can I just add lib? Can I add to that? Basically,
it's like if you were a woman or whatever, and you ain't trying to you trying to get to know her and you trying to have fun and stuff like that. But if you over here trying to psychoanalyze her and stuff like that, we do that subconscious. Like, we don't have to do anything off of no video or nothing like that to do stuff like that. But what I think he's trying to say, I think some of these dudes out here is taking it to the extreme, and they're like trying to like be Kevin Samuels literally and be like trying to put a bitch like on the spot type shit. Come on,
right.
So I think that's his point of it, and I agree to a certain extent about it. Like, you ain't trying to be like watch a video and then try to go. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but
hey, I'm about to tie in what both of y'all said. The red pill is a shield, not a sword. Just like JJ said,
Well,
you don't need a rep.
the Bible is a sword.
Right. All right. Well, all right. But JJ, all right. Hold up. Just hear my point for a second. Just hear my point, because I'll let y'all both get y'all word in. I want to tie it in, and y'all can both agree or disagree with me. Okay. Yes. All right. Now, here's the thing. JJ Diesel Cowboy Traveler Man, 79. That means that he was born the same year as me, so we're about the same age. So here's the thing. I mean, I could be wrong, but just our experience alone, look, just our sheer experience with women alone. I don't know about you, but I'm not as thirsty as I was when I was a young lad. When I was a younger guy, when I was in my 20s or I was younger, I think I was a little more thirsty for the woman. Now that I'm a little older, now I look for a little more intrinsic value. So peep this. If I feel like analyzing, it all depends on why I'm trying to talk to a girl. If she's trying to be my girlfriend, you damn fucking right I'm gonna psychoanalyze your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if we're going to fucking Benihana's or what. I'm gonna ask her some
But you
motherfucking
ain't gonna do
questions.
that on like the first date or the first few dates or nothing like that, right?
Right. See, but then there's another flip side to it too, because let's just be real. If you're taking a girl out to date, dating is into prostitution anyway. So guess what? If you're trying to go out to date and try to get her draws, does it matter whether she doesn't want to be a good woman? You just want to fucking beat them brakes off of her anyway. So guess what? You're gonna put on your rubber, and you know what I'm saying, you're not even gonna be serious with this chick anyway. So I see both sides of the coin, but see both. Here's the thing. It all depends on what you really want in that woman. Because here's the thing. Maybe you don't want to waste your time with a woman, and maybe you might want to psychoanalyze her, because guess what? You can go do this. I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all can pay for it if you know what I mean. So, I mean, I know y'all know this. So, with that being said, if any girl's gonna take up your time and energy, you might ask her some questions. Guess what? But if you're taking a girl on a date because you just want to smash, doesn't matter that she has tattoos. Doesn't matter that her ass doesn't matter that she doesn't have good old values. You just try to smash anyway.
Real quick. So my point to that, because all right, my point is you are because anybody you spend your time with, you're gonna be involved with that person, whether it's just a quick smash or not. So yeah, but my point is, you're not trying to be on a script psychoanalyzing her. You're just like going with the flow, but you're still analyzing her type. You know what I'm saying? So you're not like, maybe I'm just different, but I'm always analyzing people, period. So it's like,
right.
I don't have to look at a script to, or recite a script to analyze somebody. I can have a regular conversation, ask little things that's not obvious that I'm trying to find something out, and get to know somebody like that. So
because if you let a woman talk long enough, she'll tell you everything that you need to know.
Right.
What were we about to say, JJ? Yo, JJ. JJ Diesel.
My man's over there singing the blues, man.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you want to take a
right
water break. But yeah, man. Like, but I think both of y'all got some great point of views about it. I mean, like I said, like, right. I guess it all really depends on and guess what? You're not really supposed to be on a script. And like, you already know some nerds.
I think that's his point about it. I think they're just like they seen Kevin Samuels and they literally like asking the bitch the same questions type, like this bitch like, bitch, ain't that from Kevin Samuels? Like, he know like where this, and it could be annoying,
Right, because they watch Kevin Samuels, they know what he
right.
does. Right. And you know so funny too. Here's another too. Have you ever learn about some information? And sometimes you just want to tell the whole world. I think that's what kind of happens when some people are just newly red pilled.
Right.
Newly red pilled. Because here's the thing: when you newly get red pilled and you start realizing all the mistakes you made with women, you're all tempted to want to go back to those women and go try to fix it.
All right. Who's echoing?
That's JJ. Yo, JJ, what's up with your mic, brother? Like we couldn't hear you, then now we could hear us.
I think he's going through technical difficulty. Maybe it is me. Hold on, let me mute.
Is that you? Yo, JJ Diesel. Oh, where?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, brother. You all right?
Yeah, I'm having problems. Like my brother said, I'm having technical difficulty.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, look, now that we can hear you loud and clear, what was your take about you were trying to say something? We wanted to
I gotta go out.
The video.
I gotta go out and come back in. Every time I'm trying to say something powerful, I have these pop-ups. And,
oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
I'll be back.
All right, for sure.
All right, for sure.
Hello.
You.
Oh.
Damn, still echo. Can you drop him?
Nah, look, he's gonna drop himself.
Okay.
He can come back. He can come
it was
back.
Still echoing.
Yeah, but what I did was I muted him.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know how we do.
But yeah, no, your boy is on his spiritual, religious, thing, and that ain't nothing wrong with that. So, but I think it's kind of hard. You can't really relate to a lot of stuff nowadays like that, though. So I wouldn't expect, him to be able to kind of relate, or I'm not gonna say he don't understand. Like he understands. It's just he got a different way of looking at things. Like,
right. Well, here's the thing. One thing about JJ Diesel, Cowboy Traveler, man, is that he don't give a fuck. He's a black cowboy. He don't give a fuck, dog. Like, yeah, like trust me, he gives no fucks, and he's just on his righteous shit. Yeah, he's on his righteous monk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he still has fun like everybody else, but like, he's kind of like, he's at the age that is like, if you're not really co-signing or not trying to be what he's on, then he don't really want to fuck with you. Like, you know what I'm
shit,
saying?
I'm on that too.
Right. And that's kind of why he was like, but people, that's why he was like, if you Pete Cowboy Travel was like, man, he was like, man, he's a simp.
Right.
He's a simp. He's a sucker. He's a hypocrite. It's true, because it's like, yeah, because here's the thing. You should be unapologetically masculine. Here's the thing. Coach Greg Adams, you know what he's, but here's the thing. Coach Greg Adams has mentioned, and he said before that, part of your power and your ability of being a man is, one, your ability to walk away, and two, your ability to say no to women. Like, just because a woman's gonna give you some pussy, trust me, there have been some times where I fucked some girls and I wish I didn't fuck them. Not all pussy is good pussy. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck around and get her pregnant. You can fuck around and burn you. All types of shit is going around just having sex with somebody. Trust me. Sometimes it doesn't just end with just having sex. Unfortunately, it doesn't just end with just having sex. Like, sometimes there's little things after the fact. And here's another thing. There's girls who you have sex with, and then like 6 years later, they still think that you should give them some money because of some pussy that they gave you like years ago. You know what I mean? So it's a real conundrum dealing with these chicks.
I'm back. I had to reboot.
Okay. Right? No doubt. It be like that sometimes. You feel me? But yeah, man,
I had a pop-up. I get these damn pop-ups, man. I wish I could find the source of it and bulldoze into the lake of fire.
Right. Well, the next time, if you can, go on it through the Google. If you go through Google, like if you go through your Google, it'll be easier to use this app. This StreamYard. StreamYard is good on Google. Yeah, it's good on Google if you're using your cell phone. That's the app I use when I do use my cell phone, which isn't often, but when I do get on here with like everybody else, like Good Bread and them, and I use my cell phone and use it on Google, and that usually gets like no problem.
That's a nice little platform.
I'm planning on doing some upgrades.
Right.
I'm planning on doing some upgrades, and I want to do. What I want to do is get me a system separate from my phone. I ain't got to use my phone for this kind of stuff.
Right. Well, look, you better get you a nice little inexpensive computer, especially if you already have high-speed internet. Just get you an inexpensive computer. Trust me, man. You could even get this. You can even get one. Like, man, I got like 3 or 4 computers, man. You can even get one either brand new or get one offhand. Like, you know, then that'll be the best bet for you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That way you could just hook it up to your television, or you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can even get the ad down, like you can even hook it up to your TV and all that.
Yeah. Yep. I'm thinking about getting out of trucking. I've been thinking about doing something at home I can make money. The hell with trucking. Sometimes
Okay.
I feel
Are you any good? Are you getting good at wrenching? Are you good with your hands? Like, what else are you good at?
I'm
Other
good with
than
my
driving
hands,
a
yeah. I play guitar. I know how to. I'm like MacGyver, and I think on my feet.
Okay, well, I guess it's whatever it is, you just gotta find a way to monopolize and monetize that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. That's the thing about me now. I try not to do much of something that either I can't either monetize or, you know what I'm saying, or better myself. That way I can make some money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. If not, I'm at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, to make money. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even this
Let's get
YouTube
back
shit,
on.
I don't. Hold on. Even on
Let's
this
get back
YouTube
on the
shit, like,
topic. Tell about the
right now, we're
trouble
gonna
and
get back.
all
Hold
this
on.
stuff.
Hold on. Let me say what I was gonna say. Even though
All right.
this YouTube shit, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't mind being on here and talking to y'all boys, but I appreciate your support. But, you know, I hope y'all like and share and subscribe to this channel. That way, you know what I'm saying, I could do this shit full time and I could be speaking some truth full time. We can keep on expanding on these topics because shit, I want to make money too. You feel me? I don't want to work for somebody else for the rest of my life either. You feel me? I'm just touching on your point. You feel me? That's how we doing this, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just get like make things better. You feel me?
And it's not just getting out of changing jobs. It's getting the and well, what the type of work I do in my line of work, I have to deal with all kind of spirits out there, and society is crumbling like skyscrapers in a powerful earthquake, like they had in China and Turkey. I don't want to be a part of that. The world is collapsing around us, and I want to make money to where I ain't directly involved with a bunch of idiots around me. Idiot mean unlearned fool, and I'm tired of that kind of energy around me. I'm tired of it, y'all.
All right. Well, yo, I don't know if you know this too, bro. Even if you go into a business for yourself, bro, you're gonna deal with idiots because that's the thing. I actually work for myself part time, and I'm gonna say this much, yo, lying abundance mindset. He'll tell you, even when you work for yourself, you still deal with idiots. Ain't that right? The only
Yeah,
difference
I
is
know.
the only difference is that now you can kind of manage if you choose to continue to deal with those idiots. You know what I'm saying? At least now, because here's the thing: when you work for somebody else, it's like you're having 2 to 3 daddies. You know what I'm saying? Versus you being your own boss. So you know what I'm saying? That's the main reason why I want to work for myself. Not that I don't want to work per se, but I want to be able to kind of control my income and control the stuff of what I want to do and who I want to work with. Because that's the whole
Well,
point of being an owner.
see, I want an online job where I'm working from home remotely.
You know what? Hey, here's the thing: working from home is cool. The only thing is, it all depends on what you want to do from work from home. But I work from home. One thing I don't like from working from home is that people know where they can find me. I like not being able to be found.
You gotta set up people send mail. You gotta have a post office box.
Mailbox.
Right.
A business checking account.
People who
send money.
know where I live know my car, and they know I'm gonna be home. You feel me? I like not being home. Trust me, if that was the case, I ain't gonna lie. It's funny you bring that up, JJ, because there's actually a work home position at my job, and the only reason why I haven't jumped on it yet is because even though I don't really like the commute and stuff, I just don't want to be found. Like, I think maybe once I make my next move, and people don't really know where I live, I'll be more comfortable living and working from home. But when people know where I'm at and they know they could just get at me, like family members and stuff like that, and friends, just working from home. And unfortunately, even though I know too many people to be fucking with me when I'm at home, ain't that right? Lying abundance mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I've done work from home before. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta be like you, like JJ, and have like a little spot where it's like nobody else. Like, I don't really have no neighbors and people don't really know where I'm at. If I was to have like a little spot, like a little hideout spot like you got, bruh, then yeah, I could probably fuck around and do some work from home shit. But
That's when you don't tell wait a minute. That's when you don't tell your neighbors your business. Yeah, you might be right to move to somewhere that your coworkers don't know, and all that. But yeah, but you know,
Right.
I think it's
Okay.
the people working from home because I'm getting real tired of people playing speed tag with me. You know what speed tag is? When
Yeah, what's going on
somebody,
riding your bumper?
well, that's part of it, but it might be the same person you passed. They were going too damn slow, and then they get around your pass you and slow down again. Them Texans,
Okay. Oh,
them
okay.
damn
I
Texans
didn't
is
know there
bad.
was a name for that.
It's called speed tag.
Okay.
I don't, I don't play that. I don't play that out there on that road. Especially around. I'll give you a scenario. It might be a damn big truck on the side of the road. I'm in a big truck in the right lane. There's another big truck in the left lane. Get your ass out the way. I need to get over this truck coming out. I have to deal with this stuff every damn. I thought I was gonna have a bad accident because of this today, because of the truck coming out of the rest area. Thankfully, he just moved back over so I can get by him before he pulled out in front of me. Some of these bastards just pull out.
It's a
Well,
lot to deal with.
hey, you know, I was gonna say this much, man. I
It's
mean, I don't know.
dangerous.
I say this much. I don't know if I don't know what kind of money you make, but whatever you do, like maybe you could put that towards your own business, man, and get out that lifestyle. You feel me? Get into something a little more grounded. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe you should maybe even I don't know if you own your own rig, if you're an owner operator, but maybe you need to maybe get a rig and maybe pay somebody else to drive.
That's what I was talking about. That. I still thought of it. And you
no,
might have connections too.
I drive for somebody else. Even if I own a rig, I wouldn't want to drive it. Like I said, I might put somebody in it. Then you got to worry about how they're gonna take care of it. I don't want to go through that.
Well, see, well. Here's the thing, though. I guess you will have to still have a plan because here's the thing: like somehow you will have to kind of find a way to kind of commission yourself to make money. So either you're gonna buy like 3 rigs and have 3 motherfuckers drive it, and then you're gonna have to pay somebody to fix it, or you're gonna have to get down and fix it. Because I'm sure here's the thing: you drive a rig, I'm sure you know something to fix some shit under the hood, at least maintenance.
Yeah, I know a few
Right.
things.
So, right. The maintenance and knowing how to change a tire and changing that shit. So at least that stuff. Here's the thing. All right. I don't know. All I'm saying is that one way or another, we all got to figure it out in our lives. We say I don't have all the answers, but you just gotta just
I
figure it
understand.
out.
I don't either.
I mean, I know you know that
Brother, I
too. But
love you. I understand. I don't have the
I'm talking
answers
to
either. I'm looking for answers now.
I'm just talking to the audience. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I'm just kind of just brainstorming. Like I don't know. Like, but at the end of
I'm
the
gonna
day,
add to Mr. West. The fact that you're already in the trucking industry and assuming you've been doing it for X amount of years, a good while.
He said
I'm
20
sure
years.
Right. I'm sure you got
21
connections
years.
and stuff like
21
that.
years.
So if you really wanted to, I think it would be the easiest for you to kind of stay in that sector, like trucking. So even if you don't want to drive, that's what my brother was trying to say. You could get some drivers for you. Like you open you up a LLC, you get you some insurance. Like you already know the people. I'm sure you could get contracts and stuff like that. And you could sit at home and you could let your drivers do what they got to do when the truck got to be repaired. You send it get repaired. That's a write off for your business, and
You
you
could be
go like that.
dispatched for your own
Right.
business.
You could be dispatched, whatever you want. You could do whatever you want to do.
Right, because you are technically savvy, so that's a good thing. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna just say this too much. JJ, these Cowboy Diesel, man. Working from home is not what it's always cracked up to be because they don't always pay that great either. Because guess what? You're working from home. You're not paying for gas and stuff and lunch and stuff. Trust me. Like those jobs don't pay that much either. Like you kind of take a little bit of a pay hike working from home. So trust me. Like, are you willing to kind of live on a work from home kind of ways? Like, like life is a give and take. You feel me? And one thing is, at least you're in the field, so maybe you just gotta kind of find some way how you can make money off of being in the system. Like, like there's motherfuckers who open their own call centers in their garage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They own shops in their garage, you know. Maybe they don't take on a lot of clients. Maybe they have like maybe 5 to 10 clients that they just work on their shit privately or something like that. I don't know. But people be making ways. Like nowadays we're in a gig economy where people don't have to necessarily follow the same traditional ways to make money. Like if you're creative, that's the beautiful thing about America. You can talk about racism and all that bullshit or anything all you want. I mean, not you specifically. I'm just talking about the viewers. At the end of the day, there's no place in America but America where you can make opportunities if you just use your mind and you know what I'm saying, just kind of and try to use it to circumvent the system.
Using my mind brings me to tell you I have invention technology in my head that I just don't trust these patent folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You know what? Everything in life takes risk. You know what I'm saying? All the great people took, you know what I'm saying, several risks. Here's the thing. If you don't put into action, then it doesn't do you or the world any good. You feel me? So you need to find a way that maybe you can either find a way that maybe you can maybe patent it yourself. That way you have the rights to your invention and you just break it out. If you kind of feel like you can patent something, someone else can come out with it. I mean, maybe so. I don't know. But somehow some people find a way to patent shit. So, you know, I kind of at least feel like, at least if you got the, you know what I'm saying, if you got the wheelhouse, find a way how to make money off of it. I mean, there's some ways people find ways to make money off of stuff.
It takes money to make, you know that saying, it takes money to make money. Right?
Well,
The ideas I have could be in the home.
You drive a rig, you make more money than most Americans.
Yeah, sometimes. Listen,
I feel you.
I got multiple invention ideas that could be for the home, for the automobile, and the truck.
Okay. So put it. So you know, well, look, do this. Maybe somehow, have you thought about if you don't want to put out your inventions, maybe you need to put out a program to maybe influence other people to make their inventions? That's a business idea right there. Like, think about it. That's what basically school is. Think about it.
Yeah.
If you're really good at school, look, this. If you're a really good scientist, if you're a really good accountant, if you're a really good lawyer, why would you be teaching? Would you be practicing? Huh?
Yeah.
Think about it. Like your teachers at your school, the teachers at your public school were losers because think about it. If they were really smart, they would have had a better job than teaching. Right. So usually the teachers are
The
not
government brainwashing job they got.
unless it's Harvard. See, here's the thing. Harvard pays these people millions of dollars to teach these courses. So that's a different story. But unless it's like Harvard or something like that, most of these teachers and professors are the failures in their profession. They're not really, or they're just teaching it. They're just teaching the fundamentals. That means they don't really know how to even apply it real world. So, like, you know, like with that being said, maybe you could do it into the business and you could motivate other people to put out their inventions, and that could be a business model right there. Like, you know, like we here in the Righteousphere, we find out ways to make money. We, you know, we make things happen here in the Righteousphere. And I appreciate y'all because I made 1,900 subscribers today. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Likewise, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here. Let's get back on these women, man. These women. I wanna drive the point home about the thought I had when I was a child, and it seemed like it come out of nowhere. I didn't understand.
Oh yeah,
it.
please go ahead. Tell me. Yeah, go ahead.
It didn't come out of nowhere. The good Lord put that on my mind. It'll be more women in hell than men. And then you remember I told y'all earlier about a friend of mine sending me this audio clip of this married man's dream that he was in hell and saw a lot of women there, and it wasn't that many men there. It wasn't as many men as women.
Didn't Michelangelo draw a picture of that or something like that? I think he drew a picture of like people in hell and they're like all naked and stuff. I think it was like mostly women. But I might have to look into that a little deeper because that's interesting. Because we'll go figure too. Most women, I would even argue that most women do more evil than men now. Because you think when people think about
They
men,
always have. Wait a minute. No, they always have.
well, they were the first ones to cast the first sin.
Yeah. They better at it than we are.
See, but see, the world will let you think that women are just made out of sugar and spice and everything. Nice. See.
Now you know why I have truly spiritual discernment. It goes back to the question I asked women that I have yet to get an honest answer to. Are you truly a virtuous woman? I have not one honest yes.
Well, that's the thing too. Because they know to be virtuous, they have to be accountable. Plus,
well,
a lot of them, some of these chicks probably don't even
Virtuous,
know
you
what it
might be
means.
married.
Well, to be virtue is of God. If they don't have virtue, then they ain't worthy of good men.
Right.
They're only worthy of men that don't care about right and wrong in the first place.
Agreed.
I'd even argue that if they were such a good woman, they'll already have a man.
Well, that was my point.
Oh, okay, no doubt. Hey, I got another video to show y'all.
Go ahead,
this is right up your alley, JJ. JJ, JJ Diesel Cowboy. Check this out. What is that? I just had it too. Oh, here you go.
Well, I'm about to piss some people off. So this was a conversation that was on my personal Facebook page. Borrowed it from another gentleman. And after a few days of listening to the different comments, I did post what my first three statements were in the post. And ladies, if you take this personally, then it is you trying to force someone to adhere to your beliefs and not to what a man is telling you. Now, I'm going to say that these are just my own personal ones. They do not encompass the thought process of every man, but yet there are many men who feel the same way because of the comments that were in the post of mine, as well as the post of the other gentleman who posted this as well. So the first one that I'm going to discuss here, and that is the fact that the minute a woman tells me that her money is her money, we're done. Completely done. There has only been one time in my life that I engaged in a relationship with a woman that said her money is her money and my money is my money. And as you know, most relationships end over sex, politics, or money. And knowing this, after many years, I had never in any relationship stayed with anyone that did not understand that our money is our money and that it all comes together. And
Yo, Lion Roar and JJ Diesel. I got to definitely hear what y'all boys got to say about that. Yo, go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on. We're gonna go in a row. Lion Mindset. Please tell me what you think about this situation.
It's funny. We was talking about this earlier. Like, it was funny when he said, what she said, her money is her money. All right. It's man, it's like these women don't want to build. They want to live the life how they want to live it. And they want to give you something and you supposed to take it.
Right.
And my man Cowboy ain't about to have that because he's like, look, man, you ain't virtuous and you ain't trying to be on something, then it ain't going to work. And I'm similar. I'm the same way.
JJ?
Yeah, sir. Here. See, a virtuous woman is after God's own heart. These, what they call modern women, they're after the devil's heart. You get me? I see it, and that's why I learned to ask these women, are you a truly virtuous woman? And I have yet to get an honest yes. Red flag. Red flag.
Right.
Run, get to the chopper.
Well, also too, it does say he who finds a wife finds a good thing, not he who finds a woman who might be a wife. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, she can show with her actions, she already don't want to part ways with her money. She's already showing that she is not a woman who's a help me. line mindset. I know you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Does your girl have her own money?
I got 2 bank accounts. One is in her name. Let me put it like that.
Okay, no doubt. So that means that you still have access to it.
Yeah, no, whatever needs to be done gets done. It ain't no her money or nothing like that. She needs something, I give it to her. I need something, she give it to me or whatever. If I need it, I could literally just log in and get it. It ain't no mine and yours or none of that. Because if we build and we build, you can't build and somebody over here and they got the resources and they putting it to the side. Like what you got going on? You got a side project going on over there. You ain't building with me.
Right. Because a woman without direction is headed for self-destruction.
Yes. Let me quote this out loud, please.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you the source I got it from, I believe. One day, God Almighty Yah put this quote on my mind, and I will not forget it. A non-virtuous woman has about as much value as a wooden penny at best and detrimental at worst.
Hey, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
And let me say this: a woman was created to be a helpmate, not a detriment.
Facts.
Big facts.
Man, with all this misandry out here, I rebuke these women. I cut them down like taking a broom to spider webs. Or sword to a lion.
No doubt.
Lion, whatever you want to call it.
Or vermin.
My daddy told me, somebody said something. I don't mean to cut you off. My daddy told me, you put the Bible on them, they'll get away from you. I had a bigot over there said the N-word on CV, and I cut him down. He said he glad to see us working. I said, I've been driving the truck for 21 years. Y'all created stuff to destroy it. No, we build. I let him know. I let him know that we are the true Jews. I let him know a whole lot of stuff. I come back on after I let him know I wasn't gonna listen to him to see if he got some. I even offered him to come and try to shut me up. Talking about shut up N-word, shut up N-word. I said, come try to make me.
Right. You know what's crazy? When someone says the N-word, that just kind of just shows how ignorant they are because they don't have any other talking points. That's equivalent of a woman saying that you're ugly or something like that.
A pale skinned bigot said that to me.
Right.
I shook the bigots up. I shook the black woman up.
Right. Hey, guess what? Bigots come in all shapes and colors and sizes. Some are pale, some are dark, some, you know what I'm saying, are in between. But you gotta shut them down either way. And that's the thing why I fuck with you too, because you tell them how it is, JJ. No doubt. You know what I mean?
You know what? We're descendants of Jacob, and the pale skins are descendants of Esau. And I told that bigot, I said, the Lord said, Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's in the Bible.
No doubt. Hey, well, right. Well, you mentioned there was a quote. As a matter of fact, talk about quotes. Let's let the brother man. He'll still appreciate. He'll still say some stuff about this woman, and I want y'all to see this.
You know what the Indians call pale skin.
Right. See, we could see that'll be a whole other discussion in itself. But I want y'all to see the rest of this video. Check it.
All right.
I have a plan to which I utilize. That plan, in the simplest format, goes as such. Regardless of who makes the most amount of money, all the money comes in, and each one of us is given a personal expense account of equal amount. So if it's $100, if it's $1,000, it does not matter. You have a personal account to do whatever you like. Then the remaining of the money, 70%, goes to our household bills and needs. To include in these household bills and needs is all your skin care, hair care, beauty care, as well as any type of therapy, spa therapy, whatever is desired, are put into that budget to include the mortgage, the food, clothing, all those sorts of things. These are our necessities in order for us to live the lifestyle that we desire to live. Then 10% goes into savings, 10% goes on into play money, which play money is the money that we go out on dates with and have fun with, whether it's just me and that person or me and that person and children. And then 10% goes into investments. And that investment is designed for things that is going to bring us a return on our investment, short-term and long-term. For the one that balked at that I went ahead and engaged in a relationship with, money turned out to be an issue. Initially, she made more money than I did, but then as I started making more money than her, she wanted to flip the script, and now it was I'm supposed to pay all the bills, and she would get to go and do with her money whatever she chooses to do. We were not a team, so therefore, that doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. The other comment that I made is that if anything comes before me, to include the children, we will not work. Now, many women balked at this one because they were saying that, well, my children come first because when he leaves, my children will still be there. You have already set up the ideas in your mind that the relationship is not going to last. And therefore, since you've already set that up in your mind, you will subconsciously or consciously do things that will end the relationship. I've been a part of that as well, where the kids and the church and the house and everything else came before me. So here I am taking care of all the household needs financially, making sure everything is protected. And then I'm coming after everything else. Here's the thing. When you desire to be with someone, you are saying that you want to be with that person for the rest of your life. Your kids will grow up, leave you, and then go and have their own lives. Your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, everybody will go have their own lives. Your job will continue without you. Your family, you left your parents. They will are living their own lives without you. Your spouse is the only person who is saying, I want to be with you for the rest of your life. Therefore, two people, when they come together, they should be in the mindset of I'm going to do whatever is necessary to make sure that this person is happy, make sure that this person has whatever they need. Now, you may come together and decide that we're going to sacrifice this vacation or sacrifice this purchase or sacrifice this time for the development of the children and for the betterment of the children. But at no point in time do those kids come first. I'm too tired to have sex with you. I'm too tired to go out on a date with you. I'm too tired to do. If a man or a woman is saying that, then they are not putting you first. They are not putting the relationship first. And therefore, they're not putting what is supposed to be permanent first. Therefore, cannot be with that person. Now, the other thing that I said, that if a person says to me, and we are done, my interest starts to wane immediately, is if a person says divorce is never on the table. Now, understand, not that I'm looking to divorce anyone. I would not be looking for the divorce. But it has been my experience of my own life, as well as watching the lives of other people, that when they make that statement, it is a statement of being lazy. It does reverberate back to my last statements, my last comments. When you say that divorce is not on the table, you then are allowing yourself to let yourself go. You're then allowing yourself to let the dating go. You're then allowing yourself to let the sex go. You're then allowing yourself to allow anything else to come into the relationship, because now you're saying whatever I do, whatever he does, there should be no impact of divorce. It doesn't work that way. Whatever you did to get me, whatever I did to get you, I need to do and you need to do twice as much to keep me, for me to keep you. If you are not focused on continuing to keep the relationship vibrant, then why would I be with you? And if in your mind, you're always thinking divorce is not an option, divorce is not an option, divorce can never be on the table, then you will begin to become lazy. You will then begin to think that I don't have to keep surprising him or her. I don't.
Now, yo, when we say surprising him or her, let's just be real. We really talk about all we're talking about the man. You feel me? Let's be real. Even if the girl starts having sex with you, you still got to pay the rent. You still got to protect her. You still have to provide for her. So the onus to be providing, to be taking care of, being happy, will really be the woman. That's why he says, yo, what I'm saying? The woman talk about divorce is never on the table. It's not because, she never says, oh, I'm going to do what it takes to make sure divorce is not on the table. He just said divorce is not on the table. That, there's always a truth and a lie. You feel me? What do y'all boys think about that?
Let me quote this again. God put this on me, and then I formed a question on the quote. A non-virtuous woman has about as much value as a wooden penny at best and detrimental at worst. Now, when I ask these women, are you truly virtuous women? Any of them have one admit to being a wild woman. One.
Right. What you think about this? What do you think about this Lion Roar? About what he has to say about
About
the same
about
sentiment?
the other guy. Huh?
Oh, did you have anything you want to
I said about
elaborate?
Cowboy or about the other guy?
No, just about the man. Yeah, well,
The
the dude
video.
who were playing on the video. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with what he was saying. Most of what he was saying. But yeah, no, he basically touched on everything, and it's funny because the no divorce thing, I almost went over my head, but then he's like, oh, because this and I'm like, okay, that does make sense. Because when you hear that, you kind of think like, okay, if somebody says that, you would think they mean that they're gonna do whatever to make it work or whatever. That's not what they're saying. They're just saying they could do whatever and they still can't leave because they ain't gonna sign the paper or whatever. But
Basically what they're saying is that even for, saying like here's the thing. I understand it's better for worse. You're not supposed to like get divorced, but that doesn't mean just it's because it's better for worse. You're supposed to just put out your worst. Better for worse means that it's sickness and health. Not worse is in you're gonna be on your worst behavior and not do what you're doing as a wife.
Right. Well, I got a quote for y'all. I don't fatten frogs for snakes. Another quote, I don't throw pearls before swine.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the first one when I was a child because you know what? Well, my brother passed away, but it was 3 siblings. And I'm the last of the 3. And we all had different fathers. I don't know how my mom doing. Tornadoes hit. She was in Kentucky last weekend. I don't know if she made it or not. She didn't let me know nothing. She said and did a lot of evil things toward me. I'm tired praying for her to wake up. She the one filed for the divorce. My daddy didn't want to do the divorce. My daddy was tired of it. God hates divorce, but my mama called me a mistake. Let's see who the mistake is. My brother passed away before me in 2020. It would have been 50 years old this year on May the 2nd. My sister on her birthday in July on the 13th would be 60 years old. I'll be 45. We all 5 years apart.
Right.
I'll be 45. My brother be 50, and my sister be 60. Crazy.
Well, it'd be like that, Hey, see, here's the thing. At the end of the day, if your mom chose to have a protector, maybe you'll know, what I'm saying, if she was okay, you know what I'm saying? After a hurricane, because guess what? a man has enough discernment to make sure they either get the hell out of there or make sure they have cover. So, you know, I mean, we don't wish anything bad on anybody. So, you know, I hope the best for your mom, but you know, she kind of chose the bed and she got to lay into it. You know, she had her chance. Now it's time for you to shine and, you know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do. Right?
Wait a minute, I got to correct myself. My sister's 10 years older than me. She's born in 69. I'm born in 79.
Okay.
I'll be 45 July the 9th. She'll be 55 July the 13th.
Oh, okay.
This year.
Right. Well, you said you guys were all 5 years apart from each other. Your brother was 50 and she's 55. Okay, no doubt. But yeah, I want to finish out this rest of this video real quick because there's only a minute and a half left.
All right, go ahead.
Don't have to keep loving him or her in the same way that I got him or her. I can now be lazy and they're an afterthought. Their happiness, I'll catch up to it later. When I get to a certain state, I'll do those things to make them happy. That brings about laziness because you're no longer focused on the relationship. And as I said before, the job will go on without you. Your family members will leave you. This is the only person who is trying to stay with you for the rest of your life. And by having that mindset of divorce is never on the table, you become lazy and then you won't strive to do the things that continue to make that person happen. And then as the relationship evolves, you won't be focused on making sure that you evolve with the relationship so that the relationship can maintain itself. You allow the distractions of life to separate you from this relationship. And then at some point, although you both may have said divorce is never on the table, all of a sudden it's on the table. Now, there were many other things that other people said that were dealing with money, that was dealing with children, that was dealing with how many children a person already has, with a bunch of things that takes away from the interest of the man. So I'm really curious to see what the fellas have to say. What are the things that a woman can say to you, and then you begin to lose interest in that woman immediately? Let's have a conversation. And always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
So hold on. I want everybody to say what they got to say because you know this is about to be closing up to the end of the show. So I want everybody to kind of say what they want to say about this last segment of this piece.
All right, I'll go first. Don't y'all know how powerful the question to ask a woman, are you a truly virtuous woman is? I wish I'd have learned this question and the power and had the spirit behind it and the conviction I had that I got now. You know, I've never been married. I don't have any kids and stuff like that. Doggone it, I wish I'd really, you know, but without heartache, I guess I wouldn't know what I know. But you know what? Go back to that quote that I said about the non-virtuous woman. That's what that video brings us back to.
Right. Well, because look, at the end of the day, you know, if a woman's not a Proverbs 31 woman, then she's not even worthy of being around because people think marriage is, guess what? You'll build up to be a wife, and then one day you'll get a ring, and then all of a sudden, God's gonna come down and shine, come down and just sprinkle you with like holy divineness. No, you're supposed to be a wife from day one. So JJ, you know, brings up a good point about the fact that, you know, are you a virtuous woman? Because, and at the end of the day, you know, women could either say they are. I wouldn't even believe it. Here's the thing: my name ain't Jose. I don't even believe what hoes say anyway. So for me, look, what I learned is women talk with their feet, not with their mouth. So she can tell me she's virtuous all she wants, but she showed me something otherwise. It's no deal, no way. So yeah. So I think JJ wanted to say something. Go ahead, real quick.
Yes, sir. I most certainly do. Thank you for letting me speak. You know, to ask a woman is
You got to know if she says yes, whether or not she can prove it. That's spiritual discernment.
No
Spiritual
doubt, no
conviction.
doubt, no doubt. Right. No doubt, no
You
doubt. Just
got
tying
to
it in.
know.
Just tying it in. So
If she
yo,
says yes and she lied, then all bets are off, or whatever you want to call it. Ain't no more communication. Cut off.
fact. I agree because guess what? Any girl, any woman who's not trying to be on your page from day one, if she try to come back, she's really just trying to come back to fuck shit up. So lion mindset, lion abundance mindset. Tell me what you think about this the last segment.
I would say, see, I am the table. That'll completely turn me off. My money's my money. That'll turn me off. Um, I'm perfect the way I am. Let's just say she needed a little help. I'm perfect. That'll turn me off. Trying to think what else. That's what he said. He was saying, what is something that a woman say to you that immediately turn you off? It was something like that, right?
Right. He asked basically at the end of his segment. He was like, "What are the things that turn you off?" Because he kind of said what turns him off, what is like a no deal for him and women. And I
Right.
agree with and I totally agree with you. I think one of the things is that a woman thinks she's perfect. Well, woman, you're not perfect for me. I mean, here's the thing, like you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, like I understand that women might not all be virtuous, and guess what? All women have a purpose. Even a Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary wasn't really a virtuous woman at all. Actually, if you pay attention to the scripture, Virgin Mary was not a virtuous woman. I mean, she was a virgin in the sense that maybe she wasn't around the block, but she was not by any means virtuous. If you follow the scripture, that's kind of why after Jesus was born, Joseph divorced her. But that's neither here nor there. But we're gonna touch on that in a moment. But what I want to kind of mention is women kind of think they're perfect because maybe when they was with a guy, they kind of made a guy happy and maybe pleased him in bed. But yeah, just because you please one man in bed, or just because you please one man in whatever type of pseudo relationship you had, or relationship you had, that doesn't mean that you don't have to treat me. I'm a different type of man. I have different type of expectations, and that's why you actually want a woman who hasn't been around a block. You feel me? That's actually why you're fortunate enough to have a woman who's like from the Gen Z, or I forgot what she is, Gen X or whatever she is, Gen Alpha or something. I forgot what.
One of them.
She's one of those. I know she's legal, so you know what I'm saying. So because you don't really want a woman who knows the world, like you go take her down to Key West, man. Dude, she was thinking about that all year. You take an old chick to Key West, she gonna look at you.
I've been there so many times. They can tell you where to go.
Right. And then she's so stupid, she don't even know when to shut up, because what she's gonna do is she's gonna tell you about how she went down there with like 3 other ninjas. So at this point, you're like, okay, yeah, you 3 other dudes took you down there to the Bahamas. Oh, he blew that back out. He blew that pussy out the frame. You already kind of know, like, because they don't have to be, you already know, like, you feel me? So it's like, so it kind of helps that, you kind of do want to have a woman, at least for yourself. Like, you don't want
Let me ask this question. Ladies, men also, if you simps, do you have any dignity at all? I mean, I have to ask this question. Do you even care about your own physical health and spiritual well-being at all? I mean, why would you want to lay around like a stray cat, a stray dog, or something? I got a dog. She's not a stray dog. I keep her in the house. She sleep on my couch right now. What the hell's wrong with these people?
Right. Well, a lot of people don't have no home training and stuff like that. So it kind of, trust me, it's all relative. It all kind of goes back to a woman who doesn't want to be refined and doesn't want to learn. And, she wants to come at you when she's like 35, 40 to about, you need to come with everything already and think they're going to be selected after you done got everything. After you done built yourself, you done fix your credit, you done got money in your pocket, you go travel now. And they think they want you to go travel with them when they already got their pussy blown out of frame by the last man in the last 20 years.
And you know something about pets. Whatever kind of pet you got, you train it, you give it TLC, feed it, My dog's spoiled. She sleep on my couch.
Okay.
And she follow me around like a shadow in my apartment. Whatever I'm doing, she follow Papa. That's
Okay.
like my child. These women don't appreciate that. Hell, they beneath my dog on.
Well,
The Lord said a woman without a shameless woman we counted as a dog. I said my dog is smarter than these damn women.
Well, here's the thing. Your dog at least know where their bread is buttered. Unfortunately, modern men have made civilization so safe to the point that they take advantage of it. And unfortunately, simps are the ones who are allowing them to take advantage of us. So yo. So I'm just saying, do y'all want to say y'all last words? Because I'm about to wrap it up.
Let the other brother go because I said something first, and then maybe we can go a couple more times. But I'm tired myself anyway.
I ain't gonna lie. All right. Well, what you got to say, Lion Raw? You got anything you want to say, brother? Lion.
I appreciate coming up. I appreciate the insight. Talking to y'all.
Right.
I don't really watch a lot of videos like that. So it's nice to see that, man. Speaking some truth, spreading it out there. Yeah, we gotta be aware. Spread the information, and like you said, Cowboy, we gotta keep all those bad energies away and be careful who we give our energies to and interact with.
No doubt.
Thank you.
Doubt. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that, man. Man, once again, I really
Let me
appreciate
say one
all.
thing.
Go ahead.
Let me say one thing. Thank you, brother, for saying that. Because my dad had been telling me for the longest. I haven't been taking it seriously, and forgive me, my earthly father. He's 74. He's sleeping in his apartment right now. But we get along good. Me and him are closer than me and my mother ever been. And he was a Vietnam vet. I take him to VA. I enjoy that because the people like father and son over there. There's some cute women over there be looking at us, but I don't take them seriously. It's we meet people, we meet women. Me and my father, my dad is 74 years old. We meet people. So,
Okay.
And me and my line of work, I just don't let it go to my head. But we have to be careful. We have to discern our environments. We have to be able to adapt to our environment. That's what I got in the sugar for. I think that the Lord put me in trucking to teach me to adapt. I can adapt. It ain't no fun having to make changes sometimes, but we have to do it. But you feel better when we do the necessary changes. Lord, I said something, didn't I? Wow. The Holy Spirit is with me, and I can see things around me. It's deeper than just what we can see and feel and hear. It's in your mind and your heart. You got to be marked with Christ, or the devil going to mark you and you go to hell. I land my plane. Love y'all. Shalom.
Right. No doubt, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, it's Caddy West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gone.